Hello there and welcome to It's All Geek to Me, the pop culture chat show where geeks talk to fellow geeks and other geeks, hoping that geeks will come on and speak to every other geek out there and leave some comments as we all geek out about geeky things. How many geeks can you say in one sentence? A lot. Welcome to the show. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, nice to have you on board. Leave some comments for us joining with the show. But joining me, speaking of joining me, I've got a fellow geek with me this week. She's your friend and mine. We were here together last week. It's Natalie Smeaton.
Hello.
Flawless
you can't
introduction.
Get rid of me. You can't get rid of me, can you?
No. You weren't even supposed to be on.
I want.
And you just came on. I was going to introduce myself. That's what was going to happen.
Yeah, I just killed Nathan and told him that he's never doing this again. And Richard's in a bag. They're
just not here. They weren't here last week where, it's our show as far as I'm concerned now. Sodom. They're never coming back. Rich is still doing Panto. He's took on 2 more Pantos this week as well. He's doing Peter Pan, Snow White, and Sleeping Beauty. And I'm lying, but it don't matter. Welcome to people who are watching us. Hello. Leave your comments and we'll get to them as we go. What have we got tonight? We've got a bit of movie news.
Tell me.
A bit of news, actually. We've got what else? We've got a couple of sections with a bit of fun, and then we've got a little bit of a chat about Robin Williams movies. We're going to finish off the show, so that'll be nice. Look forward to that. Everybody loves a bit of Robin Williams. We got Big Timo here.
Hey, Big T, how's it going?
Howdy, partner. Howdy. Thanks for joining us. Martin, Richard's behind you. He's not.
I told you, Martin, he's in a bag. That's where I put him. That's where he'll stay.
He is. And Amanda's joined us.
Hey, Amanda, how's it going?
Hey. I think you won a T-shirt. I think Rich is supposed to have sent it out. If he hasn't, give him a nudge because he's useless.
I'll nudge him as well, Amanda.
Yeah,
let me know.
We'll all nudge him. But yeah, so I think Rich should be back next week, but we'll see. Who knows? But it don't matter.
If he's not, then
don't matter.
Not, is it?
Sorry, it's not coming back. I'm only kidding. But let's do a bit of news. We didn't have any news really last week, so we're too lazy to look. I keep finding news all the week, and then I forget it by the time we get to here. So the time Monday comes around, every news seems to come out like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the week, and then by the time weekend comes, you've forgotten all about it. So I tried to recap what had been going on. Now, I don't know if we mentioned this. The Lord of the Rings, they've announced the title for the Amazon series. It's called The Rings of Power, which I think loads of people knew it were going to be that anyway. So the forging of the rings and all that.
That's exciting. That's like a prequel to end prequels, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's going to be good, or it's the most expensive TV show ever, isn't it? They've spent an absolute.
What worries me is when they say that they're spending a lot of money on things, sometimes it becomes like an Avatar and it's all style but no substance. So that does worry me a little bit. Like, is it going to be just really CGI heavy and not much plot and reliant on how it looks? You know what I mean?
Who knows? It's not out well September 2nd, I've just seen there. So.
Bit rude.
We'll see. They've got a lot to live up to, old Peter Jackson.
Oh my God, they so do.
I mean, it's got to be good, hasn't it? Else they've lost a lot of money, basically. So nobody will watch it. But everybody nitpicks everything now, though, as we know. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there were a trailer for it, but I didn't bother playing it because all it was somebody pouring lava into some grooves and forging the ring. Yeah, and I'm like, we don't need to watch that and comment on it. That was nice lava.
I really like how they use CGI for the lava.
Yeah.
I hope that's in the start of the TV show. It'll be marvelous.
Martin Cameron, we've got Ghostbusters in June out on DVD Blu-ray next Monday. Expensive day.
Get your wallet out, Martin.
I mean, there's I should have put a picture of that up. There's a big Ghostbusters Ultimate box set thing coming out, isn't there? That's like crazy money. I don't know.
Is it true that one's not got the 2016 one in?
No, they said it didn't, but then they've shoved it in as a download code.
Right.
I mean, I know people who like that film, but it's fine. But yeah, shove it in as a download. But loads of people moaning, saying, I don't even want it in it. It's like, just chuck the code away, you moaning twat. You can't please anybody.
Chuck it away.
Just
That's
throw
what
it.
people like with this new Lord of the Ring thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want it as a download code, the lava. I wanted the lava as a real code.
Yeah. It's just, Anyway, but yes, so that's out next Monday. Right. We're doing unboxing live. I'm not paying 150 quid for a Ghostbusters box set.
No, don't.
With
Absolutely
24
don't.
deleted scenes I've never seen on.
That's how they get you, Chris.
It's how they get everybody
Oh.
that way. I swear to God, bring everything out at once, and nobody would have to pay any. You buy your Star Wars box set, and they go, "Oh, we found something. We found like some screen tests," and you're like, "I want to see that." Got me again, you bastards! And you don't buy a box set if you know there's another film out as well.
Yeah.
They do that all the time. They bring another box out. You think there's not going to be another. I don't know. Police Academy.
They wait for you. The Police Academy. Here we go.
I just like
Here we
mentioning Police Academy. In fact, Police Academy is the safest box set you can buy because there's never going to be another one. So buy yourself the Blu-ray set of Police Academy, and you'll be laughing all the way to number 5.
I was going to say not all the way to the end though.
6 and 7, you will not laugh. You'll go, "What is going on here?"
You'll never get that time back
Yes, money.
either. Don't ever
Still
do that to
The
yourself.
beach is all right. Anyway, go Wayne Guttenberg and Zed and Sweetshot left.
Oh, never
If you
the same.
just joined us, welcome to the Police Academy podcast, where we talk all things Police Academy. Thanks for joining us. Steve Guttenberg's on later. So a bit of news this week from our good town of city centre of Leeds, wasn't there? There's filming a Marvel series.
The coolest actor in the world is currently in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And I was filming in Leeds today.
He was filming at Halifax today. He filmed in Leeds on Sunday.
Did he? There you go.
Yeah.
And we can still smell he's cool.
Oh, and yeah, the filming at Peace Hall in Halifax, actually. I think this
There
week.
you go. It's nice that.
Monday to Friday, they're filming there, and they've set it all out like Russia.
No.
So, yeah, they obviously thought Leeds looked like Russia. And
There's been a lot of
Halifax.
things filmed in Leeds though recently, and a lot of TV and stuff
Yeah.
in and around.
Yeah, they seem to be filming loads of stuff up this way, don't they? You had Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones up in the North York Moors.
Crashed a train, was it? Crashed a train for Mission Impossible? One shot. Yeah.
You weren't supposed to, just did it.
Tom Cruise.
Peter Rabbit 2, obviously. Filmed on location in the Yorkshire Dales. But we've got a picture of I was looking on the internet for one earlier. I didn't go into town because I thought, I'm not doing that. Why would you? Go stand there in it freezing cold looking for these actors who were just trying to get on with their jobs. I don't think so. I mean, look at this, right? Some guy accosted him outside a restaurant. There he is. Put this photo. I don't know what restaurant this was. Sandro or something at the top.
No, yeah, can't tell. I do know that Samuel doesn't look that.
He's like, I've just had my fucking dinner. Do you mind?
Yeah, exactly.
Leave me alone. Yeah, you wouldn't want that, would you? No.
I'd be well annoyed.
Yeah, and then we got one. He's having a laugh though. There, he's back to having a laugh.
He's having a good time. Look.
Yeah, and that guy behind, I think that's an extra behind him going, "I want to talk to him." I know. Leave him alone. Yeah. He hasn't got his eye patch on now. I can't remember. You've seen the Marvel films, haven't you? But I can't remember in the last thing you were in. Did he not have his eye patch on anymore? I genuinely can't remember.
I thought he did, but am I assuming he did?
I don't know. Let's see. Martin's our man on the scene. He's usually knows what's going on. There was a French film, Chris Gans, a few years back. I swear I've got 4 different versions of it on Blu-ray, DVD, Dutech, extras, etc. Yeah, I mean Blade Runner as well. Things like that. They bring out so many versions. Yeah, director's cuts and things. Yeah. The Batman, yes, was partly filmed in Liverpool. Yeah. Film a lot of stuff in Liverpool, you're right. And Glasgow, in fact, we've got somebody who sent, we got this. Batgirl was filmed in Glasgow this week. Filming that. Batgirl, don't know too much about that film, but look, they love the taxi cabs doing them up.
They do, don't they? I've just got visions of Batman being a Liverpudlian. Nice.
I'll bring a couple of tracks out.
Gonna you get that Joker?
Yeah.
Michael Caine with a Liverpudlian accent. How would that work?
Michael Caine with one. Or Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
just wondering.
Michael Caine.
No.
Oh,
I know that he wasn't his. But
hello. I can't. How would you even attempt that? A Michael
don't-
Caine accent in a Liverpudlian accent. God.
I know.
No,
How does your brain wrap
it's
around it?
impossible. It's going to make my brain will explode if you try and do that. A bit more about the Batman film, though. There we go. So it's going to be running for 3 hours with
Bloody
credits.
hell!
I know these films are getting longer. It's like, what's the longest film you've ever watched?
Probably Schindler's List. That was pretty
I
long.
don't even know how long that was. I bet that were only 2 and a bit, was it?
I'm gonna have to have a look now.
Maybe 3. You might be right. But
That was a big one.
last Spider-Man was 2 hours 45. So
Bloody
we're
hell!
getting that way out. I mean, you need a wee, don't you, when you're at cinema?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I only just held it in for Ghostbusters. I thought I can't miss any of this.
It's 3 hours and 15 minutes. Schindler's List.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time you're not getting
Very.
back. I'm joking. for everybody comments. I'm joking. Brilliant film. Brilliant film. You didn't go to Town Limit, isn't that as your banned for the indie stock? You know, all the film studios have your picture.
Yeah.
That's true, Martin. Yeah, they do. I'm not allowed to go into town. I just didn't want to go. I thought somebody will take a picture of him, and lo and behold, a few hours later, you're there with the picture to put on here.
But in Martin's defence, Samuel L. Jackson was given a picture of you and was told to run if he saw you.
Yeah.
After what happened the last time.
It's true. It's true. What we've got here. Queens of Dragons was in Leeds as well. Oh, yeah. Amelia Clark. I didn't get a picture of her. Didn't get a picture of her. I couldn't find
I didn't know that.
Look. Yeah, she's in it as well. So it's this Marvel series, isn't it? The Secret, not Secret Wars,
The Secret Marvel.
Secret. We really should do more research for show every week. We just can't for a laugh though, so you know, sections will be a laugh, not this. Bit of news, innit?
I literally was just watching it like on the news
Secret,
as well. So
what is it got? Secret? It's not got Secret Wars was a comic book Marvel because I used to have it. But Secret Invasion, that's it. Secret Invasion. Just remember. Oh, he's even put it in the comment if we'd have read it. Oh my god. We're so bad at this. So sorry.
It's been a long day.
I can't believe it actually says. just ready to start bit and then
you know, Big T Moore is face palming right now. You know he is.
Sorry. I've had internet problems today. I thought we were going off. Longest film for me was one of the Hobbit director's cuts. Yeah, they're long.
Oh yeah, of course.
They are long.
Yeah, forgot about them.
And then obviously Snyder cut of Justice League. That's long, 4 hours.
Nobody needs it, do they?
You don't need it, no.
Come on now.
You just don't need it. Yes, Amanda. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long one.
It was too long. Yeah, I left that going. I thought, oh, is this not finished yet? And it could have been shorter. The only film I'd like to see the long version of, I've said it many times on the show, is Planes, Trains and Automobiles. I want to see the 4 hour cut. Come on, Paramount, sort it out. You bastards. Right, we've got a bit more news. Do you want the sad news first, or
let's do the sad news and then we can sandwich
get our way.
All news.
Heartbreaking. Yeah. Just saw this. Thoroughbred who played Seabiscuit, 2003 film, dies.
Oh, Seabiscuit.
He not only won real races multiple times, but he won the famous match race playing Seabiscuit.
Oh.
You know what else he won?
What was his actual name? Because we're just calling him Seabiscuit, and that feels like we're
Popcorn Delights, who was among the horses who... Oh, one of the horses, so on the main.
That sounds like a porn horse name.
Yeah, Popcorn Delights. That can't be right.
No, it's definitely a porn name.
I mean, won a lot of races, but also won our hearts.
Seabiscuit.
Just like Diana.
He's up there with her now.
Yeah, she's riding around on Seabiscuit up there. It's an emotional show.
Yeah.
It's an emotional show already. What else we got? Right, Lego news for Shane Webb in here because he'd love this, but a bit of a sneaky peek.
Look at
Lego
that.
Muppets. Look at those bad boys.
Look at that.
Gonzo.
Oh, I need some of them in my life.
Yeah, look good out there. Swedish Chef, Miss Piggy. They're all there. But
Which one do you reckon's going to be the rarest? It's got to be Kermit, hasn't it?
Yeah, Kermit will be like, you'll get one in a box and people will be going nuts. But you know about these minifigures, they feel them in the shops, so they can feel. This is not, I'm not joking about this. They have a feel guide online, so you can tell which.
Really?
I swear to God, and if you go to the Lego shop, they actually pick the one out you want and they label them all up. The staff actually feel them.
That's pretty
Which
impressive.
is a bit stupid. Why don't they just sell them out of the bags if that's the case?
I'll
Because
make it a clear bag then.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Just
rather than
what's the point?
crumpling all the merchandise as
It's a good way to give people COVID. Just having tons of people just feeling bags in it.
yeah, feel your bags. Tuppence a bag.
Fill your bags, fellas.
Fill the bags. £2 a figure. £2. Big news. This was big news this week. Here we go. Lego Star Wars, the game I keep banging on about on this show. They finally released a gameplay trailer. So all you Lego nerds out there and video game nerds as well. So the release this trailer. Look at that. So this is all 9 films in one game. Open world. It's all in there, and it's coming out 5th of April as well. So not too long. Not too long to wait for that. So get yourself a copy. Yeah. If you pre-order it as well, you get some digital extras. You get like some DLC content packs, and you're a gamer, right? You've got a game thing. Your mum has, hasn't she?
My mum's a gamer. Yeah,
will she get that? Will she get that and play it?
She does like the Lego games. Yeah.
What's she got? What console age?
Oh God, I've honestly don't. This is how bad I am at gaming. I don't even know what the consoles are. So there's some sort of a PlayStation involved.
So PS4 were the last one before PS5 came out, but nobody can get hold of a PS5. So
I think she's got a PS4.
Yeah.
Because we tend to club together and buy them. Well, my brother does. I just give him the money. Yeah, she loves it. She particularly likes she likes a good old digging out a Harry Potter retro Lego Harry Potter games, and I'm going to go with them as well.
Very good.
She's
right, tell her co-op on that.
You what?
Co-op with her on Lego.
I'll tell her.
Yeah. Probably can't play on that. She'll go, what? Co-op? What's going on about? Dickhead. I was like, all right. Just being nice.
You know what she's like when she's had a vodka.
Oh, yeah, vodka. Get on the Lego game. All right. Well, we got to miss some comments here. Home Alone, new one was 2 hours too long. You're right,
yes,
Martin.
It was, yeah.
Don't mention. Oh, we had a heated debate the other day about that.
Oh, what?
Oh, just talking about it. Talking to my brothers about it, and we were just saying, oh.
Oh, is that what you were saying?
Well, no, it wasn't that heated. Everybody agreed it was all crap, so it wasn't that heated, really. What else we got? For fuck's sake.
Oh, he's commenting about the fact we can't read, and that he'd given us the clue. Yeah.
Sorry,
Big
man.
T.
It was my. Oh, it was my. I apologise. Just sorry, everybody. We're not on this game tonight, and we will be. We will be. Give us a minute. I had to stop feeling up the Muppets in our shop. Oh, come on, Martin.
Yeah.
No need for that.
I've got Kermit right here with me.
Yeah, stop feeling up
your
Muppets.
Kermit up at my leisure.
In fact, you can feel them uphill. They like it. That's how they operate. It's fine.
Hey.
Yeah. You won't be able to do that now. You won't be able to put your hand up a Muppet.
Not without the consent, Chris. Not
Political correctness and all that. Animal will be like rocking off to find.
Yeah.
Fucking oh shit to find. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I reckon you're right there.
Lego even as Muppets not out yet. What?
I'm not.
We're very honest on this thing. You know, like some people read something and go, "Oh yeah." I just don't get some stuff. I'm thinking, what does that mean? Lego even as Muppets not out yet. I don't know. Rest in peace, Seabiscuit. Memories.
Poor Seabiscuit. You've set him off again.
Did Crash Bandicoot on PS5? You've got a PS5. You bugger.
How have you managed that?
Bit of money going on in that household to get a PS5.
Bit of a retro game. My mum absolutely loved the Abe games. Do you remember the Abe games? Abe's World, and it was like a little alien thing.
Yeah, Abe's Odyssey and all that.
That's the one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played them. I know what you mean though.
Yeah, she loved them.
Oh.
She clocked all them, I reckon.
So
Whatever
Amanda's
that
got
is.
a PS5 as well. They're hard to get older. You can't get
All
hold of them.
round to Amanda's house. She's got a PS5.
Christmas.
Hey! Hi, Gary.
Right, Gary. Thanks for coming on last week, Gary, on the Tom Hanks chat at the end. You're more than welcome to do that again if you want later. We're talking about Robin Williams. Lots to talk about. Abe.
Yeah.
As in Abe's Odyssey and all that. Yeah. Right then. Cool. I think that's the movie news. That's the comments for now. Keep commenting as we go. You should like. I think what should we do first here? I've got most popular toys.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. So I looked at a few lists online. Most popular toys of all time. I'll put the pictures up. We'll have a chat, and then we've got one of our ones we wanted when we were kids as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
We picked out. So first of all, obviously, Lego.
Apparently, Lego wasn't invented by the people you think it was invented by.
It was a company that made wood carving things or something, and then they decided to go into plastic. And it was a guy.
They didn't patent it properly or something, and so
something like that.
Yeah.
Again,
so
we
they were
could
able
research. Well, I did find the name Lego. It's split up. Let and go, and it means something in another language. Let's play or something, or play. Oh, that's it. Play well is what Lego means.
Oh.
So that's worth you tuning in to hear that.
See, because it says it was invented in Denmark, but I believe it actually wasn't.
Right.
That it was patented somewhere else, but they only patented it for one country.
Oh.
Hence, it being able to get taken to Denmark and made and patented.
So did somebody like nicked it, like the old?
No, that it was made like in a. I'm sure it was the UK or something like that. I'm gonna have to look this up and then tell you next week.
Have a look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We still got Abe's Odyssey was amazing back in the day. Martin's saying, yeah.
Yes.
Always down to come on. Just let me know. We'll let you know later, Gary. Don't you worry. If you're still with us later. Hopefully these are as creepy as the ones last show. Stop Nightmares about those dolls. Yeah. It was a good section. It was last week.
That shave your own baby thing still.
Shave your own baby. I've not got a photo. So a little bit of Lego, obviously, most popular toy, obviously. Yeah. Going back down, I did it other way around. So number 2, Monopoly.
Monopoly. That can get very heated, can't it?
Oh, it takes it. Speaking of stuff that takes ages, oh God.
Hours.
You start Monopoly, don't you? And people usually just get pissed off. That's the only time we've ever played it in our family. People just leave the board. Go, I've had enough. So
it goes on for hours.
Yeah. And I don't like it. It's one of them things where, do you know when people get a load of money straight away, they really love to rub it in. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that kind of bitterness. They're all, away from a board game. They're like, I've got all your property. And they're like, give me some rent. And I'm like, all right, it's not real money.
Yeah, it like gets under your skin.
It does. Gets you annoyed. Yeah. I think that's why people just leave. Just go, no. Have you got any Monopolies?
We've got a really old version that's falling to pieces. But we haven't played it for ages. Absolutely ages.
I've got a Star Wars Monopoly. I think that's it. But it's not being used much though, because I got it after I'd done my days at Monopoly, where you got annoyed.
Have you ever flipped the board?
Oh yeah, no, not. No, I just walk away quite calmly.
Yeah.
After you've had a rant, But I bet lots of. I think that's why they put it in half, the board for the box, so you flip it and it don't really
hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Take people's eye out.
Yeah. What we got next? We got Action Man or G.I. Joe for our American viewers. Gary will have. I bet Gary had a G.I. Joe back in his day.
Yeah. Girls even like G.I. Joe because we could make them kiss our Barbies.
Yeah, they were the same size, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like, because Ken, I was never a fan of Ken. He was never.
Ken wasn't like a military-based guy, was he? Let's be honest. He wasn't.
No.
I bet. I mean, you could have your Action Man living next door to Barbie and Ken, and it's like she's always looking over the fence, going.
Yeah.
She would.
She would.
I mean, it's called Action Man, for Christ's sake.
Exactly. I just feel like she's missing out.
until
Everybody I know had a Barbie shagging in action, man. I'm saying it.
He had his underpants on as well. He always kept his pants on.
He was a gentleman.
Blue underpants on. You had to undress him. He looks a bit kitted down, that one, right now. It's like his helmet, you can't even see under his helmet.
Where is he?
It's like, other guy's going, come along, lads. He's like,
I'm carrying all your shit, mate.
I like how they've got a couple of dainty grenades just on the belt.
Yeah.
It's like that. Just going to go throw some grenades at some people.
Skinny legs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Never noticed that when I was younger.
Yeah. But yeah, poor guy, right?
I know.
But I think they're worth a bit of money, Action Men and G.I. Joes, if you've got them. So have a route around. There you go. What we got here? Odd Santas. Oh, the Santas. Oh, they were the creepy Santa pics that Rich put up at Christmas.
Oh, were they all?
The kids screaming on the knees.
Yeah.
That was, God, glad I remembered that because we'd have just gone, what are you talking about again? Lego was invented in 1932 in the Bull in Denmark.
Yeah, but I was watching a Mega Factories thing, and I'm sure they said that it had been invented before that, but they'd just not been smart enough to patent it.
Right.
Then in Denmark, they just made it plastic and patented it, and that was it. It was theirs. I can't find it anywhere, so I'm
there's one. Is there the Toys That Made Us on Netflix? There's a Lego special of that, isn't there?
Oh, is there? Oh, maybe I'll watch that. And then
well worth watching. Yeah. I watched all them. There's one about Barbie as well. That was quite interesting. You know, like people how much they wore and stuff.
Oh, some of them are worth thousands and thousands of pounds, aren't they?
Beanie Babies as well. You remember them? Oh,
yeah.
They're a documentary.
Diana, one of them. They're worth thousands.
Don't mention Diana again. That's twice in one show. The Beanie Baby Diana is riding around on Diana's lap on Seabiscuit right now. Right. Has the Action Man got eagle eye? Yeah. Do you remember Eagle Eyed Action Man, where you had a big switch in his
head? He moved him.
Yeah, moved his eyes. Creepy. Anyway,
he looked like he had PTSD.
Yeah.
I felt.
Maybe they'd have one of them, wouldn't they now? An Action Man with PTSD or a G.I. Joe. Big T more got a Star Wars Episode 1 Monopoly. Never played it. Let's hate the prequels. Must sell it.
Yeah, I hate them too. Big T more. Do it.
It'll be with some of that if you've got a Jar Jar Binks counter. Jar Jar Binks. Maybe. I don't know. We'll go next. Sabutio.
I've never played Sabutio because it looks like a lot of effort.
I wasn't bothered me about Sabutio. No, I never had one.
Do you just like flick the player to hit the ball?
Yeah. You flick it around and then you. But again, people get heated about that. I've seen grown men arguing about Sabutio. Oh.
Sabutio, innit? What's the point?
Yeah. Loved it.
For anyone who loves it, I apologise, but I just don't.
Do you love Sabutio? Write in the comments right now. All right, here's a track coming with you. Yeah,
it's a good name, Sabutio.
But again, massively popular though, wasn't it? So chances are there are people watching who have liked it. Scalextric next.
Oh, love a bit of Scalextric.
Yeah.
Did you ever make it go really fast to try and get it to fly off the track?
Yeah, my eldest brother used to have the Scalextric. He was the Scalextric guy. He loved his. So Andrew had all this stuff. He and they used to have quite a lot of it as well, I think. And yeah, I always thought we were going to set stuff on fire, you know, when it was sparking, and I quite liked that when they're sending them around too fast. But they always flew off, didn't they?
Yeah, took out the TV, cats, grandmas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like an original version of the Wii controller, wasn't it? For flying off.
That's right. Them were the days.
Oh, them were the days. Welcome to old.
What were we just saying, eh? What were we just saying?
Just you flicked it too hard, Martin. Just calm down.
Hey up now.
Go back in time and tell your younger self to stop flicking it so hard. Works in a few situations.
Will thank you for it. Everyone will thank you for it. Yeah.
So Scalextric again. I never really had out with that.
No, your brothers had them all, didn't they?
Yeah, they had them. Yeah. They had everything. To be honest, I got all the hand-me-downs. Don't send me. I had a rant at Christmas about this, didn't I? I got all the hand-me-down toys off them, thinking they were brand new, and they weren't.
Disgusting.
you know. But you can't grumble. You make do with what you've got, don't you?
Make do and mend.
Yeah, that's right. What have we got next on this trip down memory lane?
I don't know
We've
what
got
is it. Oh,
Rubik's cubes.
now how do you expect that man to sell it? Look how bored he looks.
I think that's
And
the inventor.
smug. Yeah,
That's
but
the
look how
inventor.
smug and bored he is. Look at him. His big, smug, bored, inventing face.
I thought it were him off of Andre Previn, you know, for Mark. Come on, his
Yeah.
sketch.
Looks a bit like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever sold
right.
one?
No, actually, no. Right. So Rubik's Cube, I could never do. But do you remember when they brought out the Rubik's clock?
No.
Clock out, Rubik's clock. It had
Shut up.
4 faces on it, or maybe 5 in the middle. I can't remember now. And they had little twisty handles on, and I could do it in like 10 seconds. I was like amazing at the Rubik's clock. If you find a picture, let me know. You had little plungers on it. You pushed in, and there were a technique to it that I figured out, and then I could do it really fast. So yeah, Rubik's clock.
Is it like, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, that's it. So all the
I've
clock.
never even seen it.
Yeah, we had one of them.
Look at you, genius boy.
Martin had Rubik's snake.
Is that so? We need to go to the doctor's about
Is he being
Martin.
rude? What? I don't know. I've never heard of a Rubik's snake, Martin. You're
Get
being
it checked
cheeky.
out, mate.
Calm it.
He did look smug though, didn't he?
Put him back for you, Martin.
Look at him.
Hello, Mr. Rubik's.
I've made millions.
You can't do this. Ha ha ha. I will stare at your eyes. I've lost the comments now. Wait a minute. There we go. Are you sure you had a Rubik's snake? I've never heard of them, but maybe you did.
Yeah,
have a Google.
I still think
Google.
it's some sort of a disease, but we'll have a look. Rubik's snake.
So I started Googling even though she said you're going to do it. That was just...
Oh, no, he's not lying. Not that I was
Sorry.
suggesting you were, but that's apparently what a Rubik's snake looks like. I don't know if you can see. They're like...
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I've seen them before. I didn't realise they were called Rubik's snake. In fact, I think we had one.
I think we owe you an apology, Martin.
So sorry, Martin. That's just apologising to everybody tonight. Next one, Barbie. Here she is.
Here she is. That's the
So-
original one, isn't it?
I think the original, is that one, the second to left one in?
Yes. I
I think
so.
that's the original one that the lady had on the documentary on Netflix, and she was like, "This is worth a fortune. I'm never going to sell it." And they went,
Hey,
"Well, 50,000."
that one in the
I'll sell it."
middle looks a bit up her own ass, doesn't she? Look at her.
Yeah, but it's a bit snooty,
Yeah.
pushing her cheeks
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I like that one's hat on left. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got the two end Barbies are working it. We've got a good hat and a good bob there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Rest of them aren't really trying.
I don't know what she got in her on the paper. By the looks of it.
She's
Not sure.
got-
Did
she's got-
you ever have a Barbie? Did you have Barbies?
I had loads of Barbies, yeah.
Oh, you said-
Barbies and Cindy's and
Ken.
yeah. And Ken's. I didn't have any skippers, thought she was pointless. But I didn't really play with the Kens because my Barbies and my brother's G.I. Joe, well, Action Man, just hung out all the time.
Yeah.
Unrequited.
So, did Ken ever have any accessories as well? Because it were always like Barbie's dream house, Barbie's convertible, Barbie's
I don't think he did. He came with some accessories occasionally, like
just
a
a
camera.
doghouse, eh? Just a
Hey,
doghouse
hey.
because they were always in there. Sorry, go on. What did he?
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. I think occasionally came with like maybe a camera or a hat, but in his little packets. But he never had his own house, car, as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
He was Barbie's bitch. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it was. Downtrodden Ken was his full name. Yeah. Ken, what you doing? I just thought I'd go shopping and get myself a dream. A dream what, Ken? You've got no dreams. They crush them all. My dream house. She must have done all right for herself because it was her house, wasn't it, as well? It was like
Yeah.
she'd put a name on that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everywhere.
Barbie's
Yeah.
dream house. Fuck
Yeah.
you, Ken. Ken's room. Can he have a man cave? Ken,
No,
downstairs.
yeah, she didn't let him have a man cave, did she?
No,
He didn't even get a shed.
he's got nothing. Yeah,
No.
no shit. Yeah, you're going nowhere, Ken. I want to see you all every part of the day. It's just nipping out
Oh.
to Shed Barbie, and I'm gonna. They were gonna do a Barbie movie. Do you know this? With I think it were Amy Schumer who were going to be in it.
No.
Yeah, and it got cancelled because I think everybody realised it was a shit idea.
Really bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Do you know what Barbie film we're doing? Don't bother. That Barbie in the middle. Earl. We don't know.
I thought that. She doesn't look well, does she?
Maybe we've been making fun of her, and she's not too well. Yeah.
They have big eyebrows as well. They're quite high up on her forehead. She's very judgy.
She's got. I think they've got a problem with somebody over there to the left of the photo, and I think it's Ken. They're all looking. I reckon Ken knocked a light over when they were doing the photo shoot. He's like, I'm so sorry, Bob. She'll be like, you fucking will be later.
He is the equivalent, isn't he, of Matt Damon in the Barbie world. That's why she likes Action Man.
Yeah. Yeah. What we got next? Right, Matchbox cars.
Oh.
So,
I used to love playing with Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
I used to make traffic jams all around the living room.
Yeah. I liked a little car before. Yeah, good. I like the movie cars, me. So I do still have some movie cars, little.
You have some Bond ones.
Got the Bond Lotus Esprit from
nice.
Roger Moore's what is it? Spy Love Me, the white one from that. I've got 18 van,
obviously,
Ecto-1, DeLorean, Knight Rider, all of it. Herbie, even Herbie.
Good old Herbie.
Yeah. I'm not into cars, but I liked the little cars. Yeah, they were always good. A lad from school used to have all these. His dad were a collector, right? And he kept everything in boxes. And the lad never played with all, though. It was sad because all this stuff were on like shelves and on walls. And never played with it.
That is sad, isn't it? Yeah.
And speaking of which, that leads on to the next photo. Star Wars figures. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
So, crazy popular. He had all them though. He had all the Star Wars figures in the packets on the walls.
So worth an absolute fortune.
Yeah. So I don't even know how much they're worth now. The original ones. You got a few there, haven't you? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Was it Alec Guinness who, as part of his contract, took a lower fee but actually signed up for like a percentage of the royalties for the?
Yeah.
Clever.
Very clever. I mean, bloody hell. And he hated making it as well, didn't he?
He did,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he got some money out of it, didn't he?
Oh, always take a percentage deal. Always.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh. I bet they won't do that now. You're in Star Wars. Can I have a percent? Can you get out of there? Unless you McGregor, he'll get one more.
Oh, he gets old, doesn't he?
Yeah, he'll get sold. He gets sold. Have you been watching? We talked about Boba Fett, didn't we? Have you been watching it or not?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched any Boba Fett.
All right.
It wasn't my favourite character. I'm going to be honest.
No.
And I know a lot of people are quite obsessed with him, but yeah.
Who's doing his Star Wars toys? Big T more. Yeah. What was your favourite Star Wars figure, Big T? Put it in the comments. Trying to get interactive. Had loads of Matchbox cars. Are the Bond cars? Which ones do you have, Big T? Tell us. I want to know. Good like that. Ken's gimp box at the bottom.
Yeah, he's not allowed in the bed and he's not allowed on the bed.
Does she lock him in on the night? Like, it's got like a chains him to it.
Get in the box, Ken.
Oh dear. Right, what we got? Let's see what's next. We have got Kaplunk.
Oh, bit of Kaplunk.
Look at those psychopathic kids playing it.
I know,
I'm gonna eat your fucking brains.
Especially her. She looks like she's going to stab him in the face.
Yeah. You'll win me. I'm going to eat your face off. His eyes look weird as well.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants it to fail. Look at that look. That's like a drop all the balls, bitch. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah. Crazy.
I wouldn't trust her with a sharp stick anywhere near me.
Oh, dear. Did you have Kaplunk?
We had Kaplunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost the balls.
Oh, dear. Shall I just leave this on for the rest of the show, this picture? People will be coming on going, what is this? We can maybe come back to that, just like in middle of... I'm going to Kaplunk you.
That should be the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Nobody gets a death threat anymore. They just get a picture of Kaplunk.
Yeah, that was the trouble with these games. I wanted you lost all the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I had a game called. Did you have a game called Alley Cats?
No.
Still got it, and they had these little dustbins with little fish in it as well, like plastic fish that you put in. It was quite good. And then you had these counters you moved around the board. But alt PC used to lose the fish all the time, and you needed them to play it. But
it's like Mousetrap, like the game setting up Mousetrap. So many pieces.
We've got that. Actually, I'll pull it up now. Got that on further down
There
list.
is.
But yeah, Mousetrap. That was good, wasn't it? Though.
I liked a bit of Mousetrap.
Yeah, and you always sometimes you'd settle on it, and the thing won't work at the end. It gets stuck. Or the ball would like fall off the thing, or you'd be like, I wanted to Mousetrap. But it didn't work.
Oh, I love to be a Mousetrap.
What else we got? Let's keep going. Atari for 2600.
Look at that! Oh, it's going back.
Did you have a computer in the house when you were younger?
We did, and it wasn't Atari. Giving Owl and Sugar our money. It wasn't that type of Atari. It was like a proper little keyboardy one. Right. But yeah, we had an Atari.
So that one, we had that in the house, and it was my dad used to play it till 3 in the morning. He played Asteroids.
Bloody hell.
All the time. He got like hooked on it. It was the only thing he played. Asteroids, shooting all the asteroids with little shit. But when it came out, everybody were like, wow, look at the graphics. And it was just deep. It's like crap. Pong on that as well, with the bat and ball. And then we had Spider-Man, which were advanced because she climbed up the buildings with webs. And you were like, what? My mind is blown.
It's just like, do you remember when you were on your old Nokia playing Snake?
Yeah.
Now look what you can play on your phones.
It's madness, isn't it?
Oh,
I think this technology is going to kill us all.
The world's moving too fast.
Slow down and let me off for a minute while I think. What we got here? Hang on. Oh, here we go. Big T. Return of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker. Favorite figure, the one with the cape and the lightsaber and the gun. Yeah.
Yeah. My brother had a little Emperor Palpatine figure, which I insisted on putting a dress on. And do you know what? I might see if I can dig it out because I'm sure I've still got it.
Wow.
Little Emperor Palpatine, and he's in a little pinafore. It's very fetching.
Oh, that's nice.
I never let him take it back off it.
He's just been to see Barbie. She's gone, come here.
Yeah, even Palpatine's scared of Barbie.
They all bow down before Barbie. Martin didn't have Kaplunk, but had Connect 4 instead.
Love a bit of Connect 4. Yeah,
good.
Yeah, good call.
Connect 4, nice. Big T, Falcon favorite vehicle, speeder bike that exploded. Yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah, the back of the speeder bike. You used to press the back of it, and it fired everything. Like just flew to bits. It was great. That he's right. Yeah, yeah. You probably don't bring that out now. It'll all be sealed and glued. You'd be like, can't do it. But that's why the Boba Fett figure, because he had a rocket. They brought out a version. He had a rocket in his backpack that could fire. And they didn't bring it out properly. So if you find a prototype of that figure, it's worth an absolute fortune, as you can imagine.
Bloody hell!
So you got rocket firing Boba Fett. I was playing tennis on that console. Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me, I think I slightly belched then.
You could have got away with that.
I know, but I didn't like to, not apologise for it. I've been drinking a gallon of tea. I think that's why. Frisbees with a really odd picture.
I'm really disturbed, particularly by the young person looking up. Actually, what's going on?
It's odd, isn't it?
Yeah. What's he looking at?
I don't know. Look, staring at that button on a dress thing.
Oh my God.
Maybe he's hiding his shame with the frisbee.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's just had the first stirrings of young love.
Yeah. It's like,
he's not sure what to do.
I mean, she's got 2 as well.
No, right.
Nobody has 2 frisbees when you're a kid. You have one if you found it on field.
Exactly. If a dog hadn't chewed it. And and the dog will have chewed it and then it won't fly right. Yeah.
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 It's, they don't think these marketers. She's obviously got a bit of cash. It's like Amanda with her PS5.
I know.
Coming on here with 2 frisbees, rubbing in her faces. I bet you had 2 frisbees, didn't you, Amanda? Tell us in the comments.
Old two frisbee Amanda. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
There she goes. Old 2 frisbees. Throwing them both at the same time. Doesn't even work, mate. Catching them both.
Yeah. Yeah, but I bet she could have taken you down with
I think
both
I just
of them.
mistaked that frisbees were boomerangs then for a second.
You did. And again, you could have probably got away with it, but you pointed it out.
I like to point out my inadequacies. If you threw the frisbee up, though, it'd come back to you.
Yeah, slice you in half.
Yes,
Amanda's would.
Yeah. What we got? Martin talking about technology killing us all. Did anyone see in the news about the robot Hoover that skipped? No, it worked in by driving out the front door. Turn up 3.
It begins. It begins.
Imagine if that's the first robot that started killing people, a Hoover.
A little rumba.
Yeah. How would it kill people? Suck them to death.
Steady on now.
I know. Sorry. It's a Monday night. That's foul mouth Friday night talk. That's
good God.
2 frisbees means money. You're right, Gary. You're right. That's frisbee money.
Gary.
Frisbee money. Yeah. I don't know if Amanda's still with us. She probably got out playing frisbee.
Yeah. And who can blame her?
I know. Next up, Super Soakers.
Bit of a cheeky super soaker. See, when I was growing up, we didn't even have super soakers. We just had water bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these again, maybe if you got a bit of money.
Yeah.
You'd
Good
invest.
old polluting water bombs for me.
Yeah. We've got a story about the cinema, haven't we, with water bombs, what we threw on some people in alleyway, but
yeah,
I don't know if I could say that on here.
I remember that. It was both funny and horrific.
It was. I'll do this Star Wars line from Force Awakens. That's a story for another time. And never tell anybody about it. There you go. That's what the story of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber and how that little alien got it. That's a story for another film that you'll never hear. Bye.
Yeah.
Next one, Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, love a bit of Trivial Pursuit.
Mm.
Although the one that we've got is so old, all the questions are way out of date now.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a question that wouldn't work anymore, but every question's valid, isn't it?
Oh,
really?
That's
what I mean?
very sweet of you. Every question's
history,
valid.
It's all valid, unless they've like specifically dated like today, who is the president of the United? You know what I mean? They haven't put like in 1970. They've just done it all like on the day. You'd be like, what? That'd be very odd to make a game like that, wouldn't it? I hope nobody's ever done it. Trivial Pursuit, though, that was better than Monopoly because it was quicker.
Yeah.
But again, if you had a brain box where you've had it, hadn't you?
Yeah, because it was the fun bit about that was everyone was as thick as each other.
Yeah.
When they were asking for a really obscure, like Olympic sport reference from 1984, everyone was as thick as each other. It was fine.
And that's why you don't go on TV game shows, because you never know what questions you're going to get. I'd love to have a go on Chase or something, but you'd end up getting the questions that make you look like the dumbest fucker ever, won't you?
You would.
Just be like, I don't know.
You would.
I've had a lovely day though, Brad. Thank you. But when you sat home, you go, knew that, got that, I'd have won. I'd have had 24 at the end and I'd have beat Lebet, whatever he's called.
Yeah.
Was it Lebet?
Oh, I have no idea what any of them are called except the governess.
Oh, the governess, yeah. Who's your favourite chase you'd like to go against? Going off topic, but it doesn't matter.
I genuinely, just because she's relatively terrifying, probably would be the governess. I think they're all good. But I liked her. She's one of the originals. She's an OG, isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think you're right. I like the what's he called, the Dark Destroyer guy. He's funny. I like him.
Yeah,
I think he'd be quite funny to, Sometimes he's nasty to test it. Sometimes he has a bit of a laugh. I'd like to get him on a laughy day.
Yeah, but what would happen is you'd get him on a not laughy day, and you'd get all the questions you can't answer.
And he'd just be like, "Who's this fucking idiot?" I'd be like, "Oh, come on, I liked you." And he'd be like, "No, get out." Then he'd make a cutting remark. We had that 2 Jag politician. Didn't have 2 frisbees.
Oh yeah, 2 Jags. Old 2 Jags. Oh my God. Proper northern. What was his name? I'm gonna have to Google it.
What? I'm lost on this. I
It
saw
was,
the world politician and freaks out.
2 Jags.
You know me and my
John
political.
Prescott.
Oh,
John Prescott,
yeah.
Old 2 Jags, John Prescott, or 2 jabs,
Right.
depending on whether he'd punched somebody recently. Yeah.
Right. Oh, he was the one who got the egg thrown at him, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Even he didn't have 2 frisbees.
No.
Hmm.
2 eggs, though. I had a boomerang. That bloody thing would never come back.
Oh.
Come on, Big T.
Oh.
Come on.
We'd come back.
Shall I want a
Big T.
stick? Shall I want a stick? What we got next? We've got a few more. Play-Doh.
See, the trouble with Play-Doh is it all ends up just being the same shitty brown colour.
Yeah, once you've mixed it all. And also, you always thought it were going to taste nice, didn't you? Did you ever taste your Play-Doh?
Yeah, everybody did that, surely.
Salty, wasn't it? You're like,
Yeah.
what's this? It's done, you know.
Crap, yeah.
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 So Play-Doh, if you're watching, make it tasty. If you still do,
Yeah.
they still make Play-Doh. They must do.
They do, yeah, they do. Make it tasty. Make it so it don't get stuck in your carpet.
Yeah.
So your mum doesn't shout at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasty Play-Doh. If they made it right, here's the marketing thing for Play-Doh right now. If they made it so it were edible, they'd sell more product because kids would eat it all the time.
It's true.
And that, you know, because you never, once you had Play-Doh, they go, I'm not buying it again. It's all mixed up. Oh, you know what I mean?
Stick it in oven, make into biscuits. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. And you had the different things you could squirt it out, couldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Different shaped poos. Yeah.
Different poo shapes, yeah. We've got an old classic here. Here's one for you kids watching. Yo-yo. Do you remember them?
I was rubbish with yo-yos.
Yo-yo. $1.
Oh my
$1.
God.
Oh, I went to the store and I bought a $1 yo-yo.
Gary, we're so sorry about our accents.
Hey, Gary, did you buy a $1 yo-yo from Duncan Imperial? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we'd
Like,
love
subscribe.
to hear you.
You can't like subscribe unless you're on thingy, can you? Oh, it was a true story, Big T's thing, yeah.
There you go.
Play-Doh. Mum did the homemade version. It was poo.
Yeah, yeah.
Big T, come on.
She loves you, Big T. She's making it for your own benefit.
Didn't we have Play-Doh on the creepy list last week? Or
Yes.
It was a turd thing on it, yeah. It was like
Poo.
just poos that kids could play with. Play poo. It was Play-Doh, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Make a shit out of Play-Doh and yeah.
Yeah.
Encourage your kids to get the real thing and look at it and go, hang on a minute, I've got my own Play-Doh right here that I can make myself.
It don't come out of any fancy shaped dolls, but it'll do.
Yeah. Next one. Here we go. Sylvanian Families.
Oh, everybody loves Sylvanian Families, surely.
I remember these. I didn't have any, but you know.
I did.
It was more of a. I tell you what, though, they were pricey, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know.
I didn't have many, but I had a couple.
I just remember them being really pricey when you're like, how much? How much are these buggers?
Yeah, and all stuff that went with them was expensive, and yeah.
I mean, they're living the right life there, aren't they?
I mean, what do they do for jobs? How do they afford it?
I mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
Although it looks quite nice, though. But look at the right. Have you noticed they've only got one bed?
Oh yeah.
And there's no covers on it, so maybe it's hiding a few things. This house, and the guy at the front is like waving. Also, there's the entire wall of the house missing.
Yeah, you know what?
Maybe he's like waving, trying to put on a brave face for family, and they're like, we haven't got any food or like half the house.
She's got that roller, and she's not rollering anything.
Maybe they're going to eat that smallest kid who's upstairs. She looks like she's got fire in her eyes on top bunk. Look,
yeah.
She's like, it's dinner.
Yeah,
we eat the weakest.
Sizing him up, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. Bring your brother downstairs. We got to explain something to him. Ma's got the rolling pin. Yeah. Oh,
it's getting a bit dark. This.
Yeah, I'm hoping he can escape though through that skylight.
Well, he's been left open, which is handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is the whole front of the house missing. Surely he's got a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Transformers is next.
My brother had Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like Transformers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had took the wrong time to have a big sweet tea. I had some Transformers. I didn't have loads. I had Optimus Prime there on right hand side. And I had Bumblebee, the Beetle.
Yeah.
He were good. But I think I didn't have that many. I think I had them two, and I didn't have any other. There was one that was a tape player though. I think it was called Starscream. And you that I always wanted that, but you could never find it, and I don't know why. But
did Bumblebee sound like one of the Beatles?
No. They didn't do well. I want never that into the Transformers. I've got to say.
No.
Gosh, yeah. There's a guy called Nick I know who's got like a huge Transformer collection in his garage.
Nick Spink?
No, not Nick Spink.
Oh.
Nick Hardy.
No idea.
I did the photos for us. You know when we had the comedy kick-out photos.
Yeah, he was nice.
Yeah. He's got a giant collection of Transformers, loads of rare ones that in his garage. So there you go. Sylvanian Family is just a getaway.
It is, isn't it? You go from that to actual roadkill, and then it's on from there.
They are a bit creepy, aren't they? Let's have a look. What else we got? Tiny
Tears.
Tiny Tears. Did you have one of these?
I had a Tiny Tears. Yeah. You used to be able to make it drink, and it'd cry, and it'd wee its pants.
Oh.
Yeah, I loved my Tiny Tears.
Completely washable, soft and cuddly, blows bubbles, drinks and wets. So is this one of the original drink and wetters, do you reckon?
It must be. It looks like it, doesn't it? Mine didn't look
old,
like
that box. She looks a bit crazy in eyes.
She's like one of those haunted dolls, isn't she, that you keep seeing online where they blink by themselves.
Wait a minute, I've lost control of the entire computer. What's happening? The mouse is doing itself. Tiny Tears, there you go.
Yeah.
We've got a couple more. Let's have a look. Monopoly.
Operation?
Not Monopoly. What am I on about? Operation. Monopoly. Going back to earlier thing.
You just love a bit of Monopoly.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh yeah, I loved Operation. I was really good at it.
Yeah, it was good. Everybody had one of these, I think, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Bread basket. Funny bone, wishbone. Yeah, it really used to freak you out as well when you hit the side, didn't it? It was like genuinely you thought you were getting electrocuted.
Maybe it would have been more fun if you were electrocuted.
Yeah, they do that now, wouldn't they? I don't know if there's probably still make Operation, wouldn't they? Yeah, this could make it where you actually get shocked.
Yeah.
Be cool. Mousetrap you mentioned.
Yeah, I love a bit of Mousetrap.
I always wondered who the guy was, the diver at the end there.
He must be really fed up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the tub again.
Great moustache though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one then, before we do our choices. We've got My Little Pony.
Oh, I've still got a couple of original My Little Ponies that my niece played with. Yeah.
Wow.
And they went from being My Little Ponies to in a box, and then my eldest niece played with them, and then my youngest niece used to take them in the bath. She's now 12, so she's far too cool for them. But they're still in the house. They're in the airing cupboard. Much loved. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I mean, these were collectible, weren't they, because of the symbols on the sides there.
Bums, yeah.
On the back side.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's the list of popular toys. Now we said we'd pick one that we always wanted.
Yeah, never got.
What did you pick?
Yeah. So I will remember the story behind this is at primary school, Kelly, I won't mention her last name, but she always got all the new stuff, always got the best trainers, always had the new clothes. She came in one day with a Rainbow Bright doll. Everybody was so jealous of the fact that Kelly had got this Rainbow Bright doll. There it is. That's the very one. And I was desperate for a Rainbow Bright doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at it. Just look at it.
Amazon UK books.
I know, right? I know, right? Look at that. To this day, I want a Rainbow Bright doll. But
you never got one? Never got one. Well,
We couldn't afford one.
Maybe we can make it happen for you.
Maybe.
Just
Couldn't
like one of
afford
those.
one, Chris.
Yeah, one of those feel-good stories, where somebody goes on a show and goes, "I never got one of these," and they go,
Yeah.
"Well, tonight we've got one for you, and we're bringing it out right now." And you'd be like, "Oh my god, I didn't expect that! Oh my god!"
Cries.
Even though this has been planned for weeks, and you've contacted all my family and friends, I didn't know it was going to happen.
If Samuel L. Jackson's watching, he could afford to get me a Rainbow Bright doll. Go on,
Yeah.
Sam. Sort me out.
Come on, Sam, you're in Halifax. Won't take you long to get one of them and drop it off, will it? Yeah.
I'll make you a cup of tea. Come on.
Big T's gone back to Transformers. Transformers 80s. Transformers the movie is amazing. Yes, it is.
I'll give you that, Big T. I'll give you that.
Operation Monopoly. Yeah, it's true. We just got the crossover game there. Well done, Big T. Yeah, let's do it. Rainbow Bright cartoon was good.
It was, yeah.
Never saw it.
And this was in the 80s because I was born in 1976, letting my age out there. So like I went to start that sentence again. My primary school and my middle school was all in the 80s. Yeah. But it was all about the A-Team, Star Wars, Rainbow Bright.
We should do a cartoon thing, shouldn't we? Like top cartoons or something.
Like Thundercats and
have a
City
talk
of
about
Gold.
that.
Yeah.
We'll try that for next time, yeah?
Yeah, maybe we could.
Yeah,
save it, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
So my one that I never had that I always wanted was the Ghostbusters fire station headquarters.
Oh, mate.
I always wanted it. And I never got it. It's all right, though, you know.
Are you all right?
The thing is, I had the figures and stuff. We got a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? We want. It's just I never got this, and I always thought it was too expensive. I think at the time as well. It's quite a big. Look at the size of the figures there on the box. And they were a good. Like that. So the thing must have been pretty big. So yeah. But in the comments, if you never got something you wanted in toys, let us know. And
if Kelly from my primary school ever got it and you didn't, let us know.
Yeah, and what's she doing now?
Yeah, exactly.
Enjoying a Rainbow Bright, but she's still got stroking it.
She's stroking it. Do you know what she's doing while she's stroking it with this hand? Is she's playing with Egon Spangler in the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Yeah.
Same time.
Even combine it, she's sliding Rainbow Bright down the firehouse pole.
And talking about the petty cash being spent on the Chinese. She's doing it on purpose.
She is. Sodder. Right then, so we'll move on. That's that section done. We've got another section before we get on to Robin Williams this evening. And we get Gary in if he's still with us. So we've got, I thought, would it be fun? I'm
having fun already. Go on.
To have a look at some rip-off films. So films that have like cashed in, they've gone, we'll have a bit of that money off of that animated film that's come out, or that live action film. So we've got a few animated, a couple of live action as well. I'll just throw these pictures up. We can have a chat. So first of all,
oh my goodness me. Is that serious?
Yeah, these are genuine. Way. These are all off IMDb because I checked they were real. So, Ratatouille.
Good Lord.
The plot for this one is the rats run around stealing ingredients to make better food, I think.
I mean, just look at it.
They didn't even decide to rip off the better plot either. They went, no, we'll make up our own plot. We don't want to get sued.
Do you know, I love Ratatouille as much as I hate ratatouilleing right now, or toying.
Yeah. I mean, Ratatouille were great, wasn't it? This is just, I mean, you never know. Some of these might be sleeper hits that we don't know about. All of them on Movie Database, none of them were rated higher than 2 stars. None of them. Maybe a 2.1 here and there.
That animation looks like the type of animation somebody in the first year of animation school makes as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shocking.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got another Pixar ripoff. You ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Make sure you are ready. What's up?
Balloon to the rescue.
I love this one. I should have kept this one till last.
Oh, that's just
They've just gone
amazing.
up. We're big. What can we do? We need someone that says it's up with a balloon. What's up?
That's
Balloon to
absolutely
the rescue.
brilliant.
I don't even think it needs the balloon to the rescue bit, does it?
No,
Just what's up is
No.
better.
look at that. Look at that.
I mean, also, right, thinking from a budget point of view here with this, it's supposed to be a cheap rip-off, yet they've got 5 characters in it at the top there.
Yeah. And no Doug. Where's Doug?
Yeah. Well, I assume... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they can't do dogs in these shitty ones. Well, it was... The dog was Doug, wasn't it?
Dog was Doug, yeah.
What was the kid
Dog
called?
was
He was
Doug. Oh, I just like the dog more. What was the kid?
and we were called Mr. Frinkle Nose. I can't remember. Oh, what he called Cedric or something?
Oh
No,
my
hang
god.
on. Mr. Frinkle Nose and Cedric. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm guessing. See if it's right.
Here we are. I'm actually I found it on Wikipedia. Hang on. Characters. Just give me the characters. Here we go. So Carl. It was
Carl, I was close.
Carl Fredrickson.
Right.
And Russell was the little boy.
Russell, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Doug, yeah.
Russell, Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I love that one. What's up?
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best It's All Geek to Me moment of my life so far.
What's up? There's more Pixar related ones. I didn't realise. A Cars Life. They've smashed Bug's Life and Cars together and just gone, what's going to happen with this? And just thrown it out, and it looks like they've vomited up that.
Yeah, look at the state of that red car. It looks like it's on some sort of psychedelic.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one's just going, fucking hell.
Jesus, why did my agent sign me up for this?
Yeah. Don't want to do this. Have you seen the Cars movies?
I have, yeah, and I actually quite liked them. Yeah,
I've only seen the first one, but
I liked the second one more, actually.
Right. I had a bit of a problem. I didn't understand the world. It was so weird that all these cars. I was like, have all the humans died? I didn't quite get. Maybe I overthought it. Maybe I were overthinking it.
I think you did. I think it was just
Because I thought, how do they change tires and how do the? Does that get explained?
Yes, it does. And actually, you might like Cars 2 a lot because it is basically a James Bond plot.
Does it go into the law of the cars?
Yeah. So Peter Jackson took it on and made a 3-hour epic.
Ooh.
Cars 2, Return of the
Return of the
Alternator. And
that's the car part. That
I know. Do you know why I know? Because my car cost me £147 this week because its battery died.
Oh no!
And they thought it was the alternator, but it was the battery.
Bastards.
I know.
Did you? So was it just a new battery in the end?
Just needed a new battery, but it's still
shit.
£147, yeah.
Why did they charge that? Because they had to look at the stuff.
Yeah, well, the RSC had to come out because it just stopped.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah. I bet they don't have that in a Cars Life Sparky's Big Adventure.
Yeah, and a bill for £150.
So yeah.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, you'd like Cars 2. You should watch them. Watch it again and watch Cars 2.
I might do. Might give that a go.
Is it Michael Caine that voices the secret agent in Cars 2?
I genuinely don't know. I didn't even know it was that kind of a film. I just thought it were more cars running around.
It's definitely like it's a Bond ripoff. Yeah, Michael Caine. Michael Caine is the secret agent in Cars 2. Yeah, give it a watch.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll give that a go. Next one, here we go. Spider's Web, a pig's tail. It's obviously ripping off Charlotte's Web.
And Babe, surely. Is it?
Babe, again, they're smashing stuff together. They don't give a shit. They're just like, grab 2 things, shove them together, and what have you got? A lot of shit. The Adventures of Walt the Pig.
Somebody's paid a lot of money for this, you know. Somebody's paid to come up with this.
Yeah.
They're living in California in a beautiful house on the side of a hill to make stuff like this. Look at it.
I just don't know what to do. Know what to do about it. You know, They need stopping, these people.
They do.
What we got next? Something in right order. Last animated one, then we got some movie ones. Chop Kick Panda. If you're an angle. Now, I will say about this one, the actual quality of the animation character looks pretty good.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's
Compared
not
to
as
the
bad
others.
as Ratatouille.
No.
You know, it actually looks like the genuine one, doesn't it?
And they've not even tried with that name, though, have they? Chop Kick.
No, they still can't come up with shit stuff.
Fists of Fury and A Heart of Gold.
Oh, I'd watch that one.
That's the only one out of the animated ones I'd give a chance, to be honest.
I'm quite curious about what's up. I just don't know, mate. What is up?
You tell me.
Find out with this DVD. Chop Kick Panda. So that's a yes. That's a yes from. So we'll good. Try and track that down. Got some films. Let's have a look. Atlantic Rim.
Atlantic Rim. Oh, good lord.
I mean, we've all been there. We've all had a bit of a problem sometimes. I've had a bit of a Atlantic Rim now and again.
I hope you've not had anything like that coming out of it.
I don't know, the octopus thing.
Oh, dear.
Have you had an Atlantic Rim problem? Let us know in the comments.
I think most people, surely, after a hot curry, have had an Atlantic Rim moment. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I've never had a robot flying around mine.
The thing I don't get with these, they don't make it easy for themselves. They kind of throw everything into them. They're like, it's not. You know, we've got robots there, but let's have some.
So is it like a Transformers Godzilla?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Ripoff.
Yeah. Graham
Or
Greene
Avengers.
at the top there, and it was Graham Greene. That sounds familiar. Graham Greene. I thought he was one of the goodies.
Graham Greene.
Sure, one of the goodies. We called Graham Greene. Might be wrong. Must be wrong. We've got a fan.
Well, there is a Graham Greene who is one of the goodies, and the Graham Greene who is a Canadian actor.
Right, I'll be him
So
then.
that must be.
Oh, they were after that goodie money. Chop Kick Panda Brill one. See that one? Yes, Big T. We'll do a live screening of it. We'll all sit down and watch it together. So that's Atlantic Rim. What else we got? We've got Almighty Thor.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
Legend is born.
Do you know what? That looks like they've put money into that as well.
Well, they put money into the cover.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Which some of these, I mean, there must be somebody designing all these covers somewhere in like some knockoff shop going, what have I got to do now? Thor. Jesus Christ. All right. Got that pitch, that battlefield, shove that on, throw some soil around it. It'll look fine. Get a generic.
I don't think that Thor looks scary at all.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
He's going to hit me with that hammer.
Almighty Thor. It's supposed to be a goodie, isn't it?
Yeah, but like,
I'm
not sold. I'm not sold.
No. Move on from that. It's disappointing. It's depressing. Fast and the Fierce. A race in the streets and sky. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
How is that going to work? What's happening? I don't understand.
I don't know if is the plane taking off or coming down, or we don't know.
But how are the cars racing the plane?
I mean, those films are so crazy anyway, the Fast and Furious ones. Why would you even try and do a version? What they're trying to do in it, get that money for people who don't know. They go, I want to see that Fast and the Furious, and they go buy this for somebody in the light.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, the type of thing that your elderly auntie buys thinking it's the other thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, ripping them off, I got you that new Fast and Furious film. Here it is. Like, that's not it, Nana.
Let's sit and watch it together.
Yeah. Oh, my God, there's a plane. Speaking of planes, you've heard of snakes on a plane?
Oh no, what's this?
Snakes on a train.
Good Lord.
100 trapped passengers, 3,000 venomous vipers.
And some sort of weird train tunnel snake head thing. I like the fact that there's lightning on it. That makes me excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Snakes on train. I mean, this were inevitable, wasn't it, after snakes? But I'm amazed they didn't do it themselves, to be honest. You'd think they would. I don't know if they're...
Snakes on a plane, snakes on a train, snakes on a bus.
Yeah.
Snakes on a mobility scooter. There's so many options.
I Let's what else have I got for you? Tomb Invader.
What have they done to that poor woman?
She don't look like she's like, oh no, am I going nuts? I don't know.
She does not look well.
She doesn't.
Her body's at a very strange angle. What have they done to her?
God knows. I like how archaeology just got badass as well as the tagline. So it's like archaeology has been badass before. You know,
since the 80s, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a claim to make, you know.
Yeah,
it's
a bit of a
never
bold
been
statement.
Yeah, never been badass before. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
You are wrong.
Yeah. Next one for you. Davinci Treasure.
How did we not mention this last week when we were talking about Tom Hanks?
Don't know. I didn't know this existed. The secret to the world's greatest treasure lies within history's most precious artifact. I mean,
really?
Lance Hendrickson. Jesus.
What can you do?
I might watch that one.
Would you give that a go?
I'd give half of these a go.
It's giving me National Treasure vibes, you know, when Nick Cage.
Yeah, them films were all right.
I liked him. Sean Bean in it. Got killed again, as usual.
As he does. This one was a short film, I think. I just found it. The Matrix. I mean, you know.
Why?
The Matrix.
That's
Oh my. George Takei. Oh my.
Love a bit of George Takei.
He's great. Oh my. The Matrix. No more details on that one. We've got just not even bothering hiding it now. The Terminators. Yeah.
Apparently they're built to protect mankind, but now they're programmed to destroy it. That's shocking, isn't it? Again, it looks like a lot of money's been spent on that.
Just the poster. I can't stress that enough. That's how they get you. They get you. You're like, you know what? I'm going to give this a go because it looks like they spent some. Oh my god, it's awful. When you start watching it, you're getting suckered in by these posters, and this is not the effect it was supposed to be having. You know,
they're getting me. They're getting me.
Yeah.
As soon as I finished here.
There's only a couple more, so hang in there. Don't be swayed.
What's up? Straight into the Terminators.
This one's going to send you over the edge. You're going to want to see this instantly. Sunday School Musical. How high are they jumping in the background for a start? The on the left and the right. Like that's not. Is that even humanly possible?
It's not. And she's going to come down on him, and he's going to break his arm.
Also, do you know what the scariest thing of all is? They're all dead. Do you know how I know?
How do you know?
No shadows on the floor.
Oh no!
So I found out the plot twist for the film just by looking at the poster. They've ruined it.
And it's Sunday School Musical, so does that mean like we're going to see a bit of Jesus? Is he in it?
I think so. Yeah, it'll all be. I reckon it's just a marketing thing to spread the word of God.
Do you reckon?
Not your ordinary high school. Sunday
Maybe it's about Jesus's high school.
Yeah.
We've not seen that story yet.
Speaking of stuff like that, have you seen them nativity films?
Yeah, do you mean the ones that start with the David Tennant one and
the Martin Freeman first, then David Tennant?
Martin Freeman, then David Tennant. Yeah, I have. I've only seen the first two because I've heard they weren't too good for that. Stop
at that.
Right.
I tried to watch the third one and
yeah.
I mean, Martin Clunes is in it, you know. They've gone down, haven't they? They've like we got available Martin Clunes.
Why have you hired Martin Clunes? I said Martin Friedman. Oh, wrong.
Again, we wanted him back. No, he's cheaper. Look how cheap he is. Look how cheaper he is. Half the third of the price. How much would no?
I'd say that Martin Clunes was the poor man's Martin Freeman, but not even the poor want him because he's really gung ho about fox hunting. So we don't want him either. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. He's not a nice man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him then. I hope he earned a tenner for doing that movie. Right, okay. Last one. This is just like, I've no idea what this one's going on about.
What?
It's clearly a Star Wars rip-off, but they've just thrown a load of stuff at it.
They've just blatantly ripped off all of Star Wars. How have they not been sued?
This was on. I got this off Movie Database, and the trailer wouldn't even play for it because I thought I'm going to have to see how bad this is. And I pressed play, and it just went error. like, I think I've signed up to some government thing with this one by trying to press play on the trailer. Somebody's cracked the code. It'll be like War Games. Right, so that's the end of those.
I enjoyed that, and now I've got some new movies on my watch list.
Yes,
so,
especially. I mean, the big one for me there is What's Up.
It's got to be on it. It's got to be What's Up.
Everybody needs to see what is up.
And then Chop Kick Panda, obviously.
Yeah, that's the palate cleanser in it. What's up first, then go for Chop Kick Panda. Get yourself some kung fu action.
Chop Kick Panda.
It's the heart of gold that's getting me. You know what I mean?
I know.
I love that. I love it.
Do you think that they've got like a voice actor that sounds like Jack Black as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely. His brother or something. Has he got a brother? I don't know if he's
Gary Black.
Gary Black, yeah. Gary Black as the panda. That's interesting. I was reading about Jack Black. His mum was one of the engineers at NASA. Do you know this? And she invented the abort system for astronauts. And she was working on it on the day she took the plans into hospital. It's weird that we mentioned Jack Black because I read about it earlier. This just scrolling through articles and things. And she took this thing into the hospital, the plans to sort that out, and then next minute popped Jack Black out.
Oh my God, what a woman!
I know. There you go.
That is and
it was probably on a lunch break before she went back to work.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
I mean, they did it back then, didn't they?
Marie Antoinette's mother was the same. Empress of Austria, had something like 15 kids, and by the time she was at Marie Antoinette, who was pretty much one of her last ones, she literally popped her out and then immediately went back to her state papers.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I've done that now. Yeah.
DL. Christ. Well, there you go. Good stuff. We've got Daniel's joining us. I'll never watch Martin Clunes again. I hope one day the foxes chase him, make him run through the woods, see how he likes it. It will be out of breath after a minute.
Amen, Matt. I nearly called you Martin. I got so excited. Daniel, absolutely. Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Daniel. Yeah. So Martin Clunes the bad guy. I didn't even know.
I know, right? Here he is, being old Doc Williams or whatever his name was. What's that program he did?
Doc Martin.
Doc Martin, yeah. Everyone's like, oh, Doc Martin. No.
Right then, so it's time. Let's have a bit of fun now, and a bit of sadness as well, really, because we're going to talk about Robin Williams movies. I don't know, is Gary still in the comments? Who's in the comments? Gary still there? We don't know. Should we just do an open invite?
Yeah, stick the,
because that can never go wrong.
How's your internet looking, Chris?
This can never go wrong. I'm going to put the banner up with the code on. Here we go.
Come and see us.
It's live. So if you want to come and join us, come in, Gary. If anybody else wants to come in, why the hell not? It's our show. Come in. It's a free for all. Daniel, I don't think Daniel likes being on camera, but come on in, Daniel, if you're there. Come and have a chat with us. We're going to talk about Robin Williams movies right now.
Come on, big
or anybody else for that matter. If you've got your camera on, we did it at Christmas and we had about 10 people in, didn't we?
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it?
It was nice. That's what we're about tonight. Come on in.
And we're about to talk about a really nice guy as well. So yeah.
I don't know if is Gary going to come in. We'll see. So we're Auburn Williams then. So obviously started out with his with the show Mork and Mindy. Really, there was some other stuff he did. He were on Richard Pryor's show before that and things like that.
Absolute legend.
Guest spots. Happy Days though, Mork started on.
Ah, there you go.
And then obviously they went, this character's amazing. Let's give him his own show. And the legend of Mork and Mindy began.
There we go.
With good old Pam Dauber.
It was a much loved part of my childhood. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find it went off? Did you ever see it to the end where he got a kid and stuff?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. It was a bit like things like Red Dwarf and things. After so many series, you just don't Just don't do it.
No,
Just don't do it.
it gets a bit too. I think they just run out of ideas, don't they? And instead of going, you know what, let's forget anymore, they go, nope, he's going to have a kid, and the kid's massive. It was like that one. It was like the grown adult one. That was the joke, which ran thin for about, after about an episode. I went,
yeah.
It
wasn't great.
Gary's still here. He's just been reading about Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yep. He'll mention DeVito. I don't know if he's coming in or not. I don't know what's happening. But it's an open invite. If anybody wants to come in, join us, just do it. Mark and Mindy would love to rewatch that. Yeah. It's, I think the first series and the first few series. It's genius.
First couple, I reckon. Yeah, first 2 or 3. Yeah.
Genius. I think Gary's joining us now. I think he's coming in. Although it does say not Rich Gittins. Nothing. Are you there?
Hey!
Here he is. Let me get rid of that banner so you can.
I'm not Rich.
Not Rich
You're not.
I like it. I like the name. I don't know if. Let me just wait a minute. I'll put that back up for a sec. If anybody else wants to come in as well, you're free to come in. So Gary, thanks for joining us. First of all, nice to see you again. Robin Williams.
It's Natalie.
It is. It's yourself.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, a fan or not? You go, no. We'll go, right. See you.
Okay, bye.
We brought the wrong person out.
What can you say? I mean, what can you say about him? I can't. I think the first thing to say is how big a part. It's like how much of a part of everybody's life did this man end up being? Like you couldn't avoid being influenced by one of his performances. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Whether it be Aladdin or Mrs. Doubtfire or Hook or
Hook. Yeah.
We'll go through them all anyway. We've got some images, so we'll have a little walk through some of his filmography and have a chat about stuff. I've just posted in the comments the link to come on if anybody else wants to come on, so we don't have to have it on the screen. You never know, we might get some weirdos.
Samuel L. Jackson, you missed your chance.
He's not coming on now. He's had it. I won't even
never
let
know.
him in. Won't let him in. So it's Mark and Mindy, brilliant show. Obviously, were you a fan of Mark and Mindy, Gary?
Yes. Watching Robin in that show was like it's the equivalent of watching fireworks go off.
Yeah.
It was just so funny and so on, and just it would improvise for hours, and that's like the essential Robin. That's one of his best things.
Absolutely. And I thought they were a good combination. I think I liked how they let him kind of go crazy and went back to. But yeah, the characters were all good. You know, they're interesting.
Ham Dawson,
It was always how they got the best out of him, though, wasn't it? I think just to let him, until he did those more dramatic roles where he had to rein himself in a bit.
Yeah,
I think they got the best out of him by just letting him be Robin, because you could always trust him to get it right.
Yeah.
Right.
So its first film, Popeye.
I loved Popeye. I remember Popeye and watched it a lot.
I thought he did a good job. I just think it were a bit of a myth. I've got to say the extended version of the film is better than the other version. So I think we talked about this on the show before. The UK version of Popeye had loads cut out of it, rather than the American version of the film is longer than the UK version by a lot.
Yeah, it's about 9 hours long.
Peter Jackson's early work.
Yeah.
He was editor on it. He went, hey.
Yep.
But it was an all right film. He's good in it. He's fine. He's a good
1980, was part of my childhood. I thoroughly enjoyed Shelley Duvall.
Yeah. Shining.
Yeah. Was it before or after Shining? Probably after, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think Shining was 70s.
Yeah. She was I don't know how she managed it after The Shining, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe she didn't realise she'd done this film after it. I think this was 1980. Yeah. But there's some all right songs in it and stuff. I think it's all right. If you like your soundtracks, they released this not too long back. They released the proper soundtrack to it with some extra bits on. So yeah, if you're into your soundtracks. Next one, let's see what else we got. I haven't got everything. We just got Club Paradise. Rick
See, this is
Moranis.
one I didn't really see.
Harold
I love Rick
Ramis.
Moranis.
Yeah, Harold Ramis directed it. I don't think it did very well. I think it were a bit of a miss at the box office, this one. But again, I seem to remember enjoying it. Can't really. I'd have to watch it again, but don't know how you track down a copy of this. So I don't even know if you can get it on the DVD.
I never saw it, to be absolutely honest with you.
Well, you got Rick Moranis, Eugene Levy in there, so they're obviously trying to get that Second City cast member magic out of the book. I mean, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say about the candy in the room. They should have had candy in there.
Chris doesn't like anything without John Candy.
I like stuff without candy, but I'd prefer it with candy.
Everything with candy.
Yeah,
all of it.
I've got a little treat for you later, Gary, coming up.
Harry Potter, John Candy.
Yeah. It'd have been a good Hagrid.
Batman, John Candy.
Yeah. Can you imagine? It's funny, isn't it? Because you do think about these people and you think, you're going to get me on a tangent now. If you just listen, join us. Welcome to the John Candy Podcast. We're talking candy 24 hours, 7 days a week. I feel
like just like your brain, just John Candy is just 24/7, just going off, just
playing all the movies.
Yeah.
But I always think of he was going to be the Rick Moranis character in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You know? And you kind of think, what would that film be like with it? It's so because Rick Moranis is brilliant in it, obviously. But you do think I'd love to see the alternate version of that in an alternate reality. You know?
Yeah.
See that version. It'd be
it would have been great.
We can't see it, but
Chris Farley is one of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they were going to do that, weren't they? At one point, they were going to have
I didn't know that.
They were going to have Chris Farley, Chris Rock. They even joked about it, said all the Chris's basically have been on Saturday Night Live. Yeah,
and John Candy.
And John Candy. Next one, then. Let's keep going. Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, what a classic! What an absolute.
I mean,
classic.
this is the film that I think showed off his acting chops in it, where they went, what a great film, great performance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you go on YouTube, they have just outtakes and footage of just him improvising for hours upon hours, just going off, and it's just all just coming out of him. Yeah.
I mean, that could be an extended cut of a film if you wanted one, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
7-hour version of Good Morning Vietnam. You'd get tired of that one.
Editor's absolute nightmare, I would imagine. But,
I bet they get to the point where I'm not going to put any of them in. So, that one will do. They go, you pick wrong, pick worse one. Like, not bothered.
I think you're right though when you said that this is where he started to actually act a little.
Yeah.
I mean, he was always an actor, but like act a little bit and be given permission for that.
We got next Dead Poets Society. Speaking of his, right, good one. Peter Weir as well. Big fan of Peter Weir. His films, he always seems to do a good film. Got Witness and Mosquito Coast, Gallipoli.
See, Robert's career kind of reminds me of like a Tom Hanks career.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, started off kind of comedy, madcap comedy, really, and going into more serious stuff. I guess I'm trying to think. I mean, I think Hanks had probably done more comedy before he went serious, hadn't he? Yeah. Maybe. Mm-hmm. You know, you went really into the late 80s, didn't he, Hanks, with it all, I would think.
Yeah.
And
then, but Robin Williams here, I mean, come on, Vietnam, that was...
Is it 80s?
80, I want to say 84, but I might be wrong.
I'll have a look.
Not sure.
I think it might be an 84 or 86.
Again, we like to prepare for these things. I like it more loose. I don't want to be giving you dates and stuff, you know, like a geek.
87. It was 87.
87.
87. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I just got literally as soon as you put that poster up for Dead Poets Society, I got goosebumps because obviously the first thing everybody thinks of isn't the Captain, my Captain scene, but like just my hair on my arm stood up. Just brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I loved it. It's really good.
And another one, I don't know if I've missed out some comedy ones in here, but they all seem to be his serious ones. Awakenings with Robert De Niro.
Sobbed my eyes out when I watched this film.
Beautiful story for sure.
Yeah. And Robert De Niro was incredible in it as well.
Yeah. Good film.
Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Not a lot to say on it. And some of these I haven't seen for so long. We did this last week with the Tom Hanks one, though, didn't we? You start looking at these posts, you think, I want to watch that again. So yeah.
That lovely scene where he catches Robert De Niro awake, and they just have that moment where you can see he's still sort of trapped, like a 9-year-old trapped in his grown-up's body, and wonderful film.
Yeah, cool. Fisher King, so Terry Gilliam in it.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that in a while. I remember liking it though when I watched it. Terry Gilliam films are always good.
Yeah, this was like very early 90s, wasn't it? This one.
I'm reading your subtitles while in a mindfulness meeting on Zoom.
Hi, Amanda.
That must be off-putting. We should say a lot of weird stuff, and then there'll be. I don't even know if the subtitles on these things never work right, do they? It always, always says about it. It just look like I'm talking about John Candy all night when I'm not. On the subtitles.
Yeah.
Do I remember Mark turning up in Happy Days? He was on Happy Days first.
Yeah, he did that one first.
And then there's a gold mine sat here waiting to happen. Let's get him his own series.
Yeah.
Found out today as well, there was a cartoon series after Mork and Mindy with Mork and Mindy Happy Days and something else as well in it, like a triple bill cartoon series. I'd never seen it, but there was a clip on YouTube of the opening thing, and I think they voiced it. Robin Williams and Pam Dorber, voiced the characters. So that was interesting. But yeah, don't know.
Yeah.
And there was Fonzie and the Happy Days gang. I remember that cartoon. Do you remember that?
Yeah. With
I don't.
Candy.
Yeah, Mr. Cool the dog. Who went right, Ramsey, all the time. You're like, what? Next one, classic. Hook.
Oh my god, I flipping love this movie.
Do you love Hook?
Flipping love Hook, mate. Do you love Hook?
No, I don't.
It's one of Robin's best films.
I'm not a Hook fan.
Are you not? I love it.
Well, Spielberg said that he should have let Robin Williams go off, like we were talking about earlier, go off on it, and he didn't. He held him back, and he said it's why it didn't really work for him. But one interesting thing about Hook to me is because I like my film soundtracks. All the score music had lyrics. It was going to be a musical.
And
they chickened out basically at the end. They went, "Oh, we're not going to do it as a musical anymore. We're going to do it as just a film with the score." But yeah, all the music has got lyrics by John Williams. Because he always wanted to do a musical, Spielberg, and now he's got his chance with West Side Story. So there you go.
Oh, it looks good, does that?
Yeah, there's some all right stuff in Hook. I'll give you that. But,
come on, Rufio.
I mean, this was the film that they put. I think it was Sony's first journey into filmmaking. So they threw a ton of money at it and nearly bankrupted the company straight away in one go. It was because it just tanked so badly, yeah. Unfortunately. And
we mentioned Tinker Hell last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it Glenn Close who's got a cameo in as a pilot who gets shot?
That's right, yeah. With the beard on, you can't tell it's her, can you all? And then when you find out, you're like, what? And you go back and watch it and go, oh, it is
It's obvious then, isn't it?
Yeah. And then every time you watch, you go, Glenn Close. It's all those people haven't seen Hook before.
Why haven't you? Two, it's Glenn Close.
Yeah, exactly. What we got next? Toys. Oh,
this one is very unique. Very unique.
Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it? I always remember the trailer where it was stood in the field, wasn't he? On the trailer, and they did a spoof of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Burns in the field. Hello, I'm Montgomery Burns, and then it was said something about his fortune or something. But it's like the trailer for this. But it's an odd one. This, yeah.
It is a strange one, and he did a load of films quite close together, and I think this was one of the ones that, because I'm sure one of them in the list we've just talked. I think Fisher King was 91, and this is 92, and
right,
it was a sudden lots of. Robin Williams, but they were all really different films.
Yeah,
really diverse for sure.
Yeah, I kind of don't get what this would. I mean, it's kind of a war between machines and toys, isn't it? That's what it's going after. But yeah, there's some really odd stuff. Although I do remember it was the first time that they showed some kind of virtual reality in a film. I think it was like
I forgot that.
they're like doing that thing on the sofa, like they're moving, going I always remember that, and I reckon that were way ahead of its time because I bet there were no really like that.
And didn't they have kids? They had a scene where they had kids control like military airplanes or something.
Yeah, it was the military against the toys in the factory, weren't they? And that they were a general.
Yeah, and they were like was defending parts of their own factory, and they were training kids to. Yeah,
very odd.
Very odd. Very, very bizarre.
Yeah.
No.
I like Toys. It is an odd film. Yeah, Big T. Yeah. Very odd. Amanda Hook came out at Halloween. When I came out of the film, I had some marbles in my pocket. And it was spooked.
Oh, you never lost your marbles.
Oh,
keep all
that is spooked.
Yeah.
Did you have the marbles in before you went in, though? You must have done.
Oh, did some marbles? Some of us have, but
yeah. Tootles lost his marbles.
Tootles was creeping around putting marbles in people's pockets, clearly.
Yeah, in the cinema. Well, we've got the odd stuff happens in cinemas. We know that after working there.
Certainly do. Goodness me.
Time I found that video in Scream 1. Whoa! I won't tell you what we're on it, Gary, but let me just say it was not a holiday video.
No.
It started off like one.
It wasn't family friendly.
It was not. It was not PG-13
at
all.
That would not have been even a 18 rating, I reckon.
R-rated. We'll go next. Jumanji, the original.
Oh, Jumanji. Come on now.
I've not even seen the new Jumanji films, me.
I'm going to defend the new Jumanji films because I do love the original and Robin Williams is wonderful. But I've got to say, the two new ones are very, very, very good.
Right.
Honestly. Highly recommend. Give them a go.
Chris is like,
I don't know.
He's like, bullshit. Bullshit. Genuinely, they are.
I know Robin stopped them from making Jumanji films forever. And then when he passed, they started making them.
Right.
Bit cheeky.
I'm just checking. I've got one of the. I can't see one of the posts. It's for a big film, and it should have been before that. I've got it here. For some reason, it didn't load. It's not loading. One of the best films. It's not loading the image. We better talk about it. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is a showcase of everything he did and was good at. I think, what a film. What a film. And Brosnan as well in it with some cracking lines.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, go on. You know you want
to. I'm trying to think of some now, but there's some classic bit. I love the bit where he says, Your Excellency, a little model there, Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, well, so's your tan, dear.
That wonderful, wonderful scene where she turns up at the flat and he's got to pretend he's got a face mask on. And he burns his boobs. And, my goodness me.
It's so good, isn't it?
But also genuine moments in that of like making you just want to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the kids.
Yeah. Oh, the bit at the end where they're watching the TV, Sally Field's watching TV, and he reads that letter out from that kid who, talking about family. Oh, it gets me like Diana. It really does.
And Seabiscuit.
No, but it does. Yeah, it's been an emotional show tonight, Gary. I don't know if you saw earlier, the passing of Seabiscuit, and then that spiraled into Diana chat, which...
You mean the movie with Tobey Maguire?
Yeah. The death of that film. He died.
Okay.
But yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. Any other Mrs. Doubtfire things?
It's
beautiful. It's beautiful.
From the voiceover thing at the start as well, where he's doing the parrot and he refuses to do any more. It's all good. It's good. It's showcase. It's kind of, that's what I mean. It's his showcase to me, that film.
Yeah.
This is what he did. Next one, Jack. Have you seen this one?
Ooh,
this is one I haven't seen.
It's
for sure.
Yeah. Again, it's kind of he's basically growing older, as he is
like Benjamin Button.
It's a bit like only Benjamin Button were like reverse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is it's kind of growing old like rapidly. Don't know what the
Like
name
really
of
fast. Yeah, by the
Yeah.
time he's in first grade, he looks like a 30-year-old.
it. Yeah,
Bill
yeah.
Cosby's in it. It's
Is he?
Oh,
yeah, Bill Cosby's in it. Yeah.
God.
Well, he can do one, motherfucker.
He says
With the
that.
yellow pudding.
Jello pudding. I always loved Eddie Murphy's impression of Bill Cosby on Saturday Night Live. It was so good. Where he said he's signing. It said something about signing records in the lobby because we're doing a show. Here's Cos, and I don't think they've shown that after it was. I used to have the VHS video of it. Right, that sketch was on it, and then when I got the DVD version, that was not on it. They pulled it.
Oh, hey, that VHS will be worth some dollar.
But that was from years ago, so maybe they knew about Cosby then.
Oh,
Who knows? It's getting very controversial tonight. This show.
controversial, upsetting.
Speaking of controversy,
controversial.
this next film, Father's Day, talked about it on here before. I mean,
how could it go so wrong?
I don't know.
Billy
I don't
Crystal's,
know.
Robin Williams.
Billy Crystal.
Them two together, and they didn't do
Exactly.
another film together, did they?
You
All
look
she
at
said
it
was,
and
"My son is yours."
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
Yeah, it was clearly the idea was just wrong for him. But I mean, they're trying all the way through the movie. But I went to see this, and I've talked about this on the show before. I don't want to repeat, but I went to see this, and there was nobody else in the cinema at the first day it came out. It was like the 5 o'clock show as well. You know, you think it'd be a bit busier, and nobody, or 6 o'clock even after work. Nobody were in it, and then just as it started, just after the trailers, somebody else walked in and sat down. I shot it with the usher, and it was garbage. But I'd go watch anything with them in.
Exactly.
Billy
You see
Crystal.
those two names, and you're like, "Oh, this is going to be great."
How can this be rubbish?
Yeah.
Be bad, yeah.
Take my money. And then nothing.
And
then
no
disaster.
John Candy.
John Candy. Not even John Candy would have saved that film, I reckon.
No. Well, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, you
no,
never
Chris.
know.
You never know. It depends what he could have done. Flubber.
Flubber.
This is one of the first movies I remember seeing in the theaters. I had to have been like, "Oh my god, 4." I loved this film. I still love this film. This film was funny.
Yeah.
It's a good film. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it were all right. I've got another image that's missing as well. I don't know what's going on. And maybe I've loaded too many images in tonight. Maybe that's what it is. But I've missed another one out. Let me just try and do this. Yeah, I've missed another one, and it's another classic. Bloody hell. Come on, load. I've got to do it. It's in. Put too many images. Aladdin.
God.
Missed it out. How can we miss that?
Unbelievable.
So, I mean, this was one of those things, wasn't it, where you're just like, this is amazing. It just works so well.
That was probably Robin's like top 3 greatest films of all time.
Yeah.
They just have just footage of just him improvising for 20 plus hours and just him trying things. And
again, the editor on that were like,
yeah.
they should animate all that. I bet they could do it quick now, couldn't they, that animation?
Yeah.
I'll give it to somebody
It would
to
be
do.
good to see some of it, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah.
See what that
Do
was.
it. Release the 9-hour cut of Aladdin.
I mean, it was like in the absolute golden age of Disney animation as well, when things like The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. This was when Disney got back on track, wasn't it? There's I love him as a genie. I love animated kids. Help me realise it. Yeah.
It started with Chop Panda, whatever that was called. That's where it started.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
The one from earlier. What was it called? Chop Kung Panda.
Chop Kick Panda, something like that. Yeah.
Chop
There
Kick
you are,
Panda.
Chop Kick Panda.
Okay. What's up? Oh my.
What's up, Chop Kick
But
Panda?
yeah, this was like the golden age of Disney could do no wrong, and what a casting. And again, became an iconic part of everybody's childhood.
And you're right. This was the you had Little Mermaid, Lion King.
Beauty and the Beast.
Although they were the ones that kind of saved Disney, brought it back. Because before that, I think they were releasing all those bloody sequel ones on the, Cinderella 9 and stuff. Back to the. Back to the Future. Not even trying.
Oh,
That don't work. Oh,
Hey,
yes.
nice.
Marty!
Oh, there he
there
is.
you go. I've got it up. Yeah, we couldn't not look at that tonight. There you go.
Do you know the kids were great in that movie as well?
Yeah, the one.
Oh yeah.
Really well cast.
sure.
Yeah,
Brilliant. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. There we go. So what's next? Let's see. We've done Flubber. Bit of Flubber. Patch Adams.
I love this film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it falls foul to the based on a true story thing, which they take a lot of liberties with these films, don't they? You know, but you kind of guess why. But I think there's a few things in that what are like nothing like. I think the way that the lady gets killed in it, she gets murdered by that guy, from what I remember, and I don't think that's true or something's different about it. But yeah, bit of a
Trying to
short
work out what it is.
trivia. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Laughter is contagious. Read that wrong. Laughter is contagious.
Oh, and it had Philip Seymour Hoffman in it.
Did it?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh. Again, another one. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I've probably seen it once, and then you forget about these things, don't you? Like Flubber, you know.
I'd forgotten he was in it. He's the roommate, Patch's roommate.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Philip Seymour Hoffman can't do his voice. Talks like that. That's what I do. Yeah. We're going to Good Will Hunting.
Oh, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah,
There it is.
great film.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. And Affleck, this was their first thing they wrote, wasn't it? This was the big one.
Yeah.
And the big books.
Yeah, sort of put them on the map, didn't it, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, what an incredible piece of casting look as well to get somebody as big as Robin Williams on your first movie.
Mm.
So, I mean, how did they do that?
Every time they'd shop the film around, I think at first they were going to sell it, weren't they? Without them in it or anything. And I think the company, unfortunately, I think it was the Weinstein company, wasn't it, who did it in the end. They ended up getting more and more power as long as they waited to sell it because everybody wanted the script so badly. So that's how they were in it, basically. And then got Robin Williams. I think they were like, you know, we can now afford to get who we want in this, and we want Robin Williams. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, this is either all facts or I'm making it up. Yeah. Never seen Flubber. Good.
Never seen Flubber? Who hasn't seen Flubber? Flubber's a great film. I didn't see the original.
The Absent-Minded Professor, I think it was called, wasn't it? The Disney film that it's based on.
Yeah, the original one.
You're taking us on a tour. It's like,
yes, I'm taking on an adventure.
where do you live? Is it a mansion?
No, I don't live in a mansion. I wish.
Is that all yours? That property?
You know, maybe one day, but for right now, no.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm prying. Was it Rich who said you've got a big memorabilia collection as well?
Yes, I do.
What do you have? What kind of is it all varied or is it?
Ooh, right now I just moved houses, so a lot of it's in boxes, but I can show you some boxes.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's go on a sidetrack. Why not? I'll bring up another Robin Hood film that we could talk as well. But yeah, find a bit of merch for us. Let's see what you got. Bicentennial Man is next.
See, I can't remember this one very well.
Yeah, this was weird. It was about a robot. He plays a robot and like the family gets older and older and older from what I remember. I think again I've seen it once, but you know. Yeah. I do remember though that basically I think the composer was James Horner, and he literally used the music from Braveheart in the film and took out a note. And he, like that's the same music as Braveheart. But he does that all the time, James Horner, in his films.
Cheeky bugger.
No. After that cash in it, that composing. Yeah. I'll give him Braveheart. I fucking love that one. No, not in a different movie. It's like, it don't matter. That's what I assume James Horner says. What else we got? What Dreams May Come.
Ooh, this one was good.
Yeah, again, a weird one, wasn't it? A bit strange. A bit of a, you know, there's that thing with all the. I'm trying to remember it's like got all what do you call it, watercolory,
Yeah.
and all that stuff going on, pastel colours and things. Yeah.
He wasn't scared of making the films that some people might shy away from, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting, I thought. But again, I haven't seen it in so long, can't really comment on it and all that. Really, but...
I think I remember it making me cry.
Bicentennial Man?
No, What Dreams May Come.
Oh, yeah.
One for you next, Gary. Try to contain yourself. Contain excitement when you see whose name pops up on the right-hand side. You ready? Boom!
Yep. It's
Dan the Man is there for you.
Danny DeVito.
I liked Death to Smoochie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this one, and because I like Edward Norton as well, and obviously I like Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
And again, I've seen it once. So I remember I liked it when I saw it, but it's about the entertainer gets replaced basically with a younger guy to play the same part in it. And I think the mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting idea. You know,
Yeah.
new one. Then we've got, let's have a look, Insomnia.
Ooh, this was a change of pace for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Whoa.
remember watching this and then really enjoying it, but I haven't seen it since. I'd like to watch this again. Pacino.
So good. Yeah.
Pacino.
Pacino's the cop.
Yes. Swag.
Pacino. He's the cop, isn't he? And Williams is, spoiler alert. I'm going to say it. So Williams is the killer, and it's all about him sort of going and...
Right.
Yeah.
You don't really see Robin Williams that much in it to start with, because it's more about Al Pacino turning up in the...
Yeah.
Is it in Alaska? So they've got like 6 months of daylight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I definitely need to watch this again, this one.
So good. Yeah.
Chris, did you see that one 5 o'clock at a movie theater and you were the only one inside the theater?
No, by then I'll probably working at the theater, so probably a crowd in that one.
And then 5 minutes before it started, Rich just has a giant cloak, just enters the theater and watches it.
Next one. You ready?
I'm ready.
Boom.
Again, a complete change of film for him. Brilliant, this one.
This one is one of his best films he's ever done. The change from Mork and Mindy to this one was just spooky.
Yeah.
From Mork, what's it got?
From Mork to Stalk.
Mork.
Yeah.
Hey, good. Like that. We'll have that. Put that in your poster. 1 hour photo from Mork to Stalk. Like you're fired. Like what? I'm referring to Mork and Mindy. It's great. Like, no.
I thought this was one of his best pieces of work.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know this, but if you look at the poster, he is looking at the film, and he's actually looking at pictures of John Candy.
Is he? Is he now?
Right. That's why the poster's so good. Next one, a bit of a guilty secret. This next film for me. You ready for this one? RV. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Never seen it.
What did you think, Gary?
It's funny. It's a family film. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not amazing, but it's funny. It's a good.
Do you know what?
2 hours.
It's like a John Candy film, so you can just put it on. It is like a John Candy film called
It's
The
just
Great
like
Outdoors. The Great Outdoors. Have you seen that John Candy film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that. It's just a nice little film you can just put on and watch without too much hassle or pressure. Just
right.
Do your emailing while it's on or something. Have just go on for the ride. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Boulder in this film, which is linked to Mork and Mindy in it because that's where it was set. All comes back round. If you're still watching this, the Robin Williams special. Karen thinking, why did I agree to come in twice?
I think we should do a John Candy special.
I'm amazed you've not.
Well, we talked about Uncle Butt once, and the video got what do you call it? Because we showed too many pictures basically from Uncle Buck, and it got what do you not highlighted? What do you call it?
Oh, copyright infringement.
Yeah, copyright like strikes and that.
Yeah.
So we could do a John Candy one. Yeah, of course we could. I mean, if you want.
I mean, I don't even like him, but
I'll watch a few of his. I'm not really too familiar with his work, but
Of course.
I'll watch a few of them if you want.
Yeah.
Prep.
You sure?
Yeah, I guess. Happy Feet.
Oh.
An all-star cast.
How can you not like Happy Feet?
Hugh Jackman, Nicole Kidman, Hugo.
Brittany Murphy.
Made another one of them, didn't they?
Why not?
Yeah, Happy Feet too.
I thought nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, it's not. I can't find the picture quick enough. It's certainly no Ratatouille.
That's my favorite movie.
I'm gonna have to watch these. So got to see that.
Again, like Hanks, Robin didn't really do sequels.
No, there's obviously next film, Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
I love Night at the Museum.
It wasn't really it was more of a side character, wasn't it? He's in all three, but yeah, you're right. It's they wanted him to, didn't they? They would talk about Mrs. Doubtfire 2 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
They had a script, and they couldn't all agree on the script. But I don't think there's any other sequels, is there, in his career than Night at the Museum?
I don't think there is, and I think you're right. I think the only reason he probably did that was it wasn't a main part.
He did the Aladdin, one of the Aladdin things, didn't he? Return of Jafar or something on video. He voiced the genie again for that, but then somebody else did it before that, and then they got him back.
Yeah.
So, but that's it. So yeah, wow. Night at the Museum. Then, what do you think?
I enjoyed Night at the Museum.
Again, I
thought it was good fun.
I've seen the first one, which I thought were all right, and then
yeah, it was good fun. Ben Stiller's funny in it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we've got one of the last ones, really. World's Greatest Dad. Have you seen this?
It's a very upsetting film, this.
Yeah, good though. Good. Bobcat Goldthwait directing. He's a good director. Yeah. Have you seen that, Gary?
No, I haven't, but I should.
It's worth a watch, that one. It's a good. Won't spoil it too much then if you've not seen it, but it's worth a watch. One of his last films. He did some others, but the last one that's credited on Movie Database is that one. Absolutely anything, which he just voiced the dog. Have you seen this one?
John Cleese, Simon Pegg, Robin
Williams. At the time, all the surviving Pythons.
Sarah Palin. No, Michael Palin.
Yeah.
Sarah Palin. Yeah. Again, one of those films, but he just did the voice on it. So yeah, that's it really. That's pretty much it. So, what a career! What a diverse career of films. Should do a double bill. John Candy and Danny DeVito special. We won't have the time to do them both in one show. I don't know. Speaking for myself, I wouldn't be able to do the time to separate. I don't know about you, Gary.
I think if they did a movie together, the world would explode.
That's why they never put the screen. The screen would blow. It'd be on fire.
Well, they'd create a rip in time and space, and
right, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Robin Williams never did a film with John Candy.
Again, it would be the end of life as we know it. That's why.
Too much goodness on the screen. So, like we did last week, what's your favourite couple of Robin Williams films? What would you go for? We said
Top three.
If you want to do top three, yeah. I struggled last week. Top three.
Top three. Oh, this is tricky.
Let us know your favourites in the comments as well.
I mean, just for the amount of times I watched it, probably Mrs. Doubtfire is my number one.
Yeah.
Me too. Definitely.
Yeah, me too. In the top three, Doubtfire for sure.
Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't mentioned as well that I had an image for. Some of the I better check these images because there's stuff I've missed out here. Where is it? I'm just going to run through them. I'll tell you if there's any I've missed. Sorry, this is really. I don't know why these images didn't load. The birdcage, missed that.
Yeah.
There's one of my top three right there. I can't believe I forgot about the birdcage.
I'm trying.
Nathan Lane is amazing in it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's one of the photos. Lord.
And you know what was really nice watching the birdcage was actually Robin Williams was the straight man.
Yeah, Yeah, it was good.
And Nathan Lane was just allowed to bounce off of him and be this wonderful, like, 4D character.
Let me get.
I
Nathan Lane is
completely
always
forgot
good.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a young Hank Azaria in that as well, who's also brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I read a really funny interview where Hank Azaria had been trying to make it in Hollywood, and he finally was able to ring home and say to his dad, who's quite a conservative man, like, I've got my first film role, it's amazing. And remembering his dad's reaction when he discovered his first film role was an extremely flamboyant gay man with no shirt on dancing to Gloria Estefan. He says it was one of the most unusual times of his life. Yeah. I love the Birdcage. Yeah, there's one of my top 3 right there.
Cool. I'm glad I mentioned it then. It's great film. Remake of the French film, isn't it?
Le Cage du Follet. Yeah.
That one.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fluent.
And then number 3 is tying for me between 1 Hour Photo and Good Morning Vietnam.
I was going to say 1 Hour Photo, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Aladdin.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going for Mrs. Doubtfire, definitely number 1. Then I'd have to say Aladdin, and then I might pick 1 Hour Photo. I just thought it was a good. I liked it because it seemed a low key film as well, low budget kind of, and it was great in it. Yeah, it was interesting. I'll have to pick Father's Day instead though. You know, there's too many again. Like Hanks, you can't choose, can you?
It's tricky, isn't it? Because Insomnia is so good, and I didn't mention Aladdin either. And
Will Hunting, they're all
Awakenings.
Yeah,
Home Alone.
Home Alone. What we got? We've got some more comments. Let's have a look.
Go on.
Scroll too far up. Amanda's come in. Aladdin. Good Morning Vietnam. Hook.
Nice. Nice, Amanda. Yeah.
Not a fan of Mrs. D though. Mrs. Doubtfire, not a fan. Even with Brosnan.
Brosnan wears trunks in it, Amanda.
Trunks.
That's why she likes it.
Actually, we should have mentioned,
Oh my God, his stand-up.
It's very stand-up,
yeah, amazing.
Which was the one where he's on the opera stage when he does the stand-up?
Night of the Met.
That's it. Absolute classic.
Brilliant. And then there's there's one where he's in a little club that's brilliant because the crowd kind of turn on him a little bit because he says something about shoving an umbrella up a woman's for lady parts, and they don't like it, and he goes, "Oh, don't be like that," and turns it round and turns the gig back around. Love all that because it shows what a performer he is. But yeah, it's stand amazing, just so quick. There's that inside the actor studio with him as well with Jim.
Yeah.
Again, phenomenal.
Yeah.
A couple of the improv guys who did some stuff with in New York online, they said that actually performed with him.
My goodness.
Really? Yeah.
Incredible.
Like,
although, would you get a word in edgeways?
I think I guess you'd stand there in awe though because of
I wouldn't even stand there. Watch and go.
Yeah. I wouldn't be bothered. I'd be like, just do your thing, man. I'm happy to stand on the stage.
Yeah. Breathe the air.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, it was the king of it, wasn't it, really, the improv.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the documentary about his life, is it Robin's Wish, that one? There's a few ones that are
great. I watched one that was called Come Inside My Mind as well.
Yeah, I think the Robin's Wish one, it interviews his wife and everybody on it, and that's the best one to watch because it lets you know what was going on in that. But what a guy. Yeah. So we salute you, Nanu, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he took control of his own destiny. He did what Terry Pratchett did, and he decided when and he decided why, didn't he, and how. Yeah. And I've got a lot of respect for that, actually. Yeah. As sad as it was.
I like his brother.
Oh, yeah.
What's that guy called?
The one who makes all the prosthetics. Hang on.
I'm so proud. That guy.
He knocks on the door and says, "Can you make me a woman?"
Yeah. Oh, I'm so proud. Yeah. He was in Independence Day as well, wasn't he, that guy? Can't remember his name.
Hang on, I'm going to Google it.
I would have loved
Cast.
to have seen Robin somewhere in Harry Potter.
Well, he wanted to play Hagrid, didn't he? But they wouldn't let any American cast. They wanted all British cast.
Yeah.
Harvey Fierstein.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's him. But he wanted to be in Harry Potter. He lobbied for it, didn't he? But they wouldn't let him do it.
Yeah, they were quite strict about that being a British cast, weren't they?
Also, the famous stories of him getting wanting to do a Batman villain, and they kept.
Yeah.
We're going to be a Joker, one, and then Jack Nicholson got it. Then it was going to be the Riddler, and Jim Carrey got it. It kept getting bumped for these other people. Yeah.
I wonder if that's why he started to do like the lower key, independent, almost indie things like When Our Photo and Insomnia and World's Greatest Dad, to just be like, I can do these. I do have range. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if that's why he did it.
You always respect these people who do stuff that's a little bit different, don't you? Because you think, they're going out of the comfort zone. Because he could have just made comedy films for the rest of his life, and
just made.
And people would have come and watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always good.
But if you look at it, I don't think it was about the money with Robin. He would do these independent films, and I'm sure he didn't make tons of money with them.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I don't know if anybody's got anything else to say in the comments, but I think we've got quite a lot off his chest there. Victor's favourites. So, are we going to do Candy next week?
There's so many to choose from, isn't there? So many. Do you want to do Candy? Do you want to do DeVito? Do you want to do Bill Murray? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Candy.
Adam Sandler.
Unless you want to do a Pierce Brosnan show. Yes, I'm here already.
Not yet, Pierce. Not yet.
It's not your time, Pierce. You hang on. You stay where you are.
You could do, talking about your cameos, you could do a whole bloody show on Stan Lee's cameos.
Yeah.
We nearly did a whole show without mentioning him.
He had to come in. To come in.
Hey, Spidey fans, it's me, Stan the Man Lee here. Thanks for mentioning me. When I used to color in my books, I always stayed inside the lines.
He slipped me $10 to make sure I brought him on.
Yeah. Never misses a show.
No.
God bless you, Stan. And God bless Robin Williams, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So, it looks like we're at the end of the show. Oh, I want Candy. It's coming. It's coming.
You didn't sing it. That's the song as well, isn't it?
I want candy.
Nice.
I mean, the people want it. You must deliver.
Yeah, I mean, it's what the audience are demanding. So, sorry, guys. We've got to do it.
Yeah.
That's what they want. That's what we get. We'll do that then. What did we say we were going to do as well at the start next week? I can't remember now. Somewhere. We came up with a good idea. We always do that on the show, and then you think, we'll watch an hour of stuff back to find the bit where we mentioned it. It was done for a section. It was a good idea, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll do that, and then just forgot all about it.
You're gonna have to watch it. I can't remember.
Oh well. It was something to do with TV cartoons, animated cartoons.
Oh yes, 80s children's, 90s children's TV. Yeah,
that's the one.
Cartoons,
that's the one. We've got it. We nailed it. We got there together. Right then, let's do some plugging before we say good night. Has anybody got anything they'd like to tell anybody? Have you got anything you'd like to say, Gary?
Yes, I'm not rich.
We know. Rich
Gittins, that is not me.
Rich Gittins.
Just letting everyone know, I'm not him.
I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
Are you going to show us? Have you got some merchandise you're going to show us, or is that another time?
Here's what I can show you.
Go on.
There's a play in the West End right now called
I love Dear Evan Hansen. Oh my God. Not Rich Gittins. Have you seen it? Did you go see it? Have you seen it?
I saw it yesterday on Broadway.
What did you think?
I cried for 2 hours.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I have never seen an audience that upset in my entire life.
Oh my God.
Everybody was just sobbing from about, I'd say, 25 minutes from the end. Just when he goes and fesses up to the end. Oh.
Yeah. As soon as everyone got up, it didn't matter. Intermission, everyone was just like this.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just got myself back together, and then they did the song "So Big, So Small" when his mum finally starts to talk to him. Wreck, and that was it to the end. Then gone.
And who's in it? Is it anybody? You know.
Well, they've just released the movie. Have you seen the movie? Not Rich Gittins. So they've just released the movie, and I went to see it last year, and it had Ben Platt, who was the original Evan Hansen, but it had Julianne Moore as his mum, and it had, oh my gosh, why can't I remember her name? The actress who was in the Muppets movie, who did Party With Myself song. Oh, I'm gonna have to look her up because she's brilliant.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Danny DeVito. She played not Evan Hansen's mum. She played the other guy's mum.
Yeah.
Such an amazing musical on stage, but a really good film as well.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the play, you must see it. It's a beautiful piece of theater.
Yes. Amy Adams played Connor Murphy's mum.
Yeah.
And oh, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone had their masks, and everyone's mask was like drenched.
Wet through snow.
Yep. Yep. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone can watch it and not relate to it somehow, whether you're a parent, whether you're a teenager, whether there's something in there that grabs everybody, I think.
Yeah.
The film's good, but it didn't have the impact on me the stage show had. Sorry, Chris. Go on.
Yeah. All right, so that's a recommendation. There you go.
Yeah. Also, I must recommend a movie. This movie's coming out next year. It's called Tom Hanks as Hitler.
The part he was destined to try.
We
brought him in for. It's an independent production.
Tom Hanks as Hitler.
Nobody's going to understand what if they didn't watch this show. They'll just go, what? So, what was the hardest part for Tom Hanks to play? Really, and we're like, Hitler can't do it.
Yeah.
Go on, Hanks. Go.
Hitler has never been so likable before.
5 stars. 5 stars. Actually, the only time he could do it and get away with it, here we go, he could do the producers, couldn't he?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So he could get around it that way. We'd be like, curse you, Hanks.
Yeah.
You did it. So we all rub our mustache. He did it again. So boy.
They could just remake Jojo Rabbit because yes, the Hitler in Jojo Rabbit is evil, but he's a cartoonish evil because he's an imaginary friend. Yeah. So again, he could redo that, and then we'd be like, "Oh, Hanks,
Hanks,"
and then Hanks would be like, "Hanks out straight through the window."
Yeah,
as we said last week.
Yeah, definitely. Was there any film you'd have liked to see Robin Williams play any part?
Ooh.
I'm glad they didn't make a Mrs. Doubtfire 2, actually.
Yeah, me too.
I don't quite get how they could have put him in that scenario again.
I'd love to see what he did as the Riddler. That would have been interesting.
Yeah. Comic villain, it'd have been superhero villain, bad guy, been interesting.
Yeah, that would be good.
But never got his chance, did he, unfortunately? So... Right. Well, I think we've talked to the talk tonight. Let's go. Have you got anything you want to plug, Gary? Any films you're doing or any?
Yeah, go see Dear Evan Hansen.
Right. Okay.
I second that. Yeah.
You got anything you want to tell anybody about?
Oh, just check out the Discount Comedy Checkouts podcast, which is what
like a
people...
podcast, only a bit different.
Yeah, it's what people say when they don't want to say podcast because it's so last year.
It's overused, that find.
I know, I'm sick of saying it. So listen to the Discount Comedy Checkout podcast. Check them out online. If you want to see me, Chris, and a bunch of others doing live improv.
We're back gigging, Friday, aren't we? We're at Bradford Friday. We're back.
Yeah, live gigs back around Yorkshire and the North East. If you fancy dropping in. Not Rich Gittins, because you are many miles away. But you can look at the www.discountcomedycheckout.com and watch the old videos.
We've got lots of shows on there, yeah.
But
as that said, check out Comedy Checkout, Comedy Checkout website and Facebook page, and that's it really. But What else we got? I've got my radio show tomorrow. What's the score on Box Office Radio? 8
Oh, which
o'clock.
actor?
It's another replay tomorrow, and then I'll get back to doing the new shows. It's Michelle Pfeiffer, I believe, tomorrow.
Oh, love a bit of Michelle Pfeiffer. though.
Yeah.
Oh, she's great.
Oh, I mean, you could do a show on her.
Could do a show on her and Meryl Streep. There's another one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We'll get
Meryl,
around to
Meza.
that.
Meza. Oh, she's
Mez.
wonderful.
Mestra.
But yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer.
Batman Returns.
Yes. What
Yeah.
Lies Beneath? I always say that
Yeah.
one because it's one of my favourite
Grease too.
Pfeiffer Harrison vehicles.
Grease too. Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah.
and-
Don't
Yeah.
know. One Fine Day.
Yeah.
That was the first movie I ever watched at the Odeon Cinema
Was it?
when I was working there. That was the first movie I got to see.
Fifes and Clune. Clooney and Fifes together on the big screen. What more do you want?
George Clooney, that's another actor you can do.
Yeah.
Loads of actors. We could
Clunes. Good old Clunes.
Val Kilmer.
we could do them
Yeah.
all.
Michael Keaton.
I watched the Val Kilmer documentary. Actually, have you seen it? That new one. It's
Yeah,
What is it called?
Val. Correct. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's called Val, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it was very good. Enjoyed it. I didn't realize he did a I've lost the name now. He did a play, didn't he? Mark Twain. Mark Twain play. He did, and it was brilliant. Apparently, yeah. There's clips of it on YouTube. Yeah, have a look. Anyway, we better wrap up the show because talking all night. Thanks for your time. Thank you. Oh, we got Rich Gittins. Oh, the real Rich Gittins.
Hey!
Rich Gittins is a handsome fella.
I mean, he is a disgustingly good-looking
Real Rich Gittins.
human. And sorry, Rich, but you are fired. Mine
Yeah.
includes.
That's it.
That was Rich Gittins, right?
That was the real
Yeah.
Rich Gittins.
That was the-
that's not me.
No, that was the
No.
is Rich Gittins, not the not Rich Gittins.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, cool. It's time to wrap things up tonight. So, on behalf of ourselves, thank you to everybody who's joined
Oh,
us.
what is that? What?
Is this a bit of your merch?
This is a cup. See, this is what happens. This is before 7. This is after 7.
Oh, right, okay. You have some nice we genuinely better wrap up. Thank you everybody for joining us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch tonight. Early comments. We had Big T, we had the real Rich Gittins, we had Amanda, we had, let's scroll back, let's see who else we had coming in. Martin, Big
We
T,
had Daniel.
obviously who's here with us now. Daniel, we had other people. We've said Martin.
Not Rich Gittins.
Is that everybody? That's everybody. Thank you all for joining us as always every week here, and it's all geek to me. And thanks to Gary for joining us again. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Gary.
Thank you,
pleasure.
everyone.
Sure.
Had a great time.
Thanks to Natalie. Thank you for joining
Thanks
us.
to Chris.
Thanks to Chris. Thanks to John Candy.
Well, big thanks to John Candy, as obviously. I got choked up thinking about it. Robin
Thanks
Williams.
to Seabiscuit.
Thanks to Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Seabiscuit. Should we get the Seabiscuit picture up to finish on tonight? If we can find it. I mean,
It's what Robin Williams would have wanted. Let's be honest.
There we go. There we go.
Popcorn delights.
Right, everybody wave. Let's say good night. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.